Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Superior Adventures Guild. My name is Dave, your humble host for tonight's pirate board game, where I get to play as I was going to say a pirate, but really I'm a mystical chicken, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I think I might be in the wrong
You're
game.
still a pirate.
Pirate, mystical pirate chicken. There we go.
A mystical pirate chicken.
I am so excited to get back into this game and see what we can pull out of our proverbial eye patches. As we wrap up this 3-shot as a 2-shot tonight, which would be good.
Yeah, because scheduling's a pain.
Yeah, because life. But that's cool. I'm having a blast. I really enjoyed. I went back and watched the episode as like a prep for tonight, and I was laughing out loud. It was very fun. So very stoked about that. We were pretty crazy. But definitely stoked to get back into it. So thank you all for being here. Thanks Kurt and Erica and Bunny for joining in and playing. Really do appreciate you all making time during the summer. I know it's busy, but we're all here, and that's what counts. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn over to Kurt here in a second to just give us a quick, I don't know, tell us just real brief about what we're doing, what this game is about. Then we'll go around and do some intros, and then we'll do a recap and dive back in. I want to make sure that before I do that, I mention that we do have a giveaway tonight. Limithron, who wrote this thing, has generously donated a hard copy of this book right here to be given away. Not this particular one, because this copy's mine, but a fresh, brand spanking new copy that will be won by some lucky person tonight. So I have the giveaway open, and you can type !drawing to be included in that, and that goes for our players here too. If you want to get in on that action, please feel free to do so. Just type !drawing.
Don't forget to enter giveaways.
Yeah, do it. You may be the lucky winner. Big shout out to Limithron and Freely Games for making sure that this game gets out to people. It's super fun. I think building the characters our session 0 was really fun, and we had a blast building the characters.
So should we ever decide to do this again, I think that should be an episode. Character building process.
It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's absolutely fun. We were laughing. It was great. Yeah, we could totally do that. But enough blathering by myself. I'm going to turn it over to Kurt, who has been the gracious game master of this, and really appreciate having you, Kurt. So tell us who you are and what's going on.
Hi, I'm Kurt, KuVenet, currently undergoing a rebranding. Anyway, we are playing Pirate Borg, and I am your conductor of chaos for the evening. And basically all that really means is that I sit here and react to them. I put out ideas, and I put out thought process, and
don't say it like that.
And we just kind of see what happens. The story is that the waters have turned dark and black outside of the Bay of Nassau, and they have been conscripted by Hornigold, who is one of the pirate lords of the Caribbean, to seek out that which Blackheart, this well-known entity of the sea, he's like one of their many versions of like Davy Jones kind of thing, who has been terrorizing the seas, to strike out and find his heart in order to stop his advance on the port. What started off as cockfighting turned into making deals and running away from things. And a mutiny
have killed our captain.
Mutiny happened. Mutiny happened.
That's a strong word. I'm just saying.
That is Webster's dictionary's definition of it. Mutiny. A mutiny happened.
And use it in a sentence.
And that happened. There may or may not have been an actual pushing down with the foot on said previous captain to get him to sink further down. We're not going to name names. You know who you are.
Wilma. I got to see where you are on in the layout so I can look at the right direction.
Here I am. It was me.
It was me. Tell Cersei I did it. I wanted to know.
Right.
Superimpose Wilma's face.
Oh,
But
yeah.
so our intrepid crew had set sail at this point under the new captain, Dr. Cluck and stuff. And so yeah, old Ben is a damn chicken. And we're rolling with it, friends. If you
Random
are
character gen.
if you are confused, congratulations, welcome to Pirate Borg. I'm just as confused. You're confused. We're all confused, and we're just kind of rolling with it. This is what happens when Jack Sparrow takes acid.
Oh,
That's
I
fair.
always wondered.
That is a really good description about what has been happening. So
Yeah, pretty
this
much.
is a trip dream.
And that you are for the most part caught up. And welcome to the chaos. I guess we'll go ahead and introduce our characters. We'll start off with the hostess that is the mostess, that is Dave, and the immemorable Colonel Clucker that he is.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, you know me. I'm Dave. I play games, run games, produce games, and bring people together to play games. I love it. I am playing Old Ben. Old Ben is indeed a mystical chicken. This was a legitimate random character generation role that ended me up in Cluckville. He is I don't know, the focus of the adoration of at least a handful of crew members, not the least of which is our resident skeletal scare gal, Wilma Wishbone. He perches quite often in her hat and spends a lot of time whispering ideas into the ears of his companions. Whether those are good or bad, I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, it's been really fun to play a chicken for the first time. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
know you were offered. Do you want to roll in the extended
I
table?
made that decision.
You made
that. Was
that.
my fault.
You know what? You made that command decision. That's what you did.
I did. Now I'm paying for it.
Yeah,
it's been fun.
He's being worshipped as a minor deity.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Right. And next, we have Bunny. But who are you playing? Who are you a part of this motley crew?
Well, unfortunately, I'm the cook on the ship, but you can call me Delphine de Sonk. And I am somebody who wanted to have a good life and ended up here on my own merits, might I add. From what we have played last time, I've, as always, somehow become a party mom. That in this case is the crew, but they are at this point, they have made a deal and did not realize, like an older sibling, that everything would be their fault. And now they're trying to fix it before they die, ? Look, they're getting a ship. They have friends, ? And people don't think they're that crazy about the talking chicken. So far, things are showing up okay. They just want to survive, you know?
The cult is growing. It's fine.
It's a wonderful thing, you know.
I'm a good rapscallion, though with this, I feel like I should have been a buccaneer just for that survivalist, though.
I mean, the dice fell where
it fell. I got to be a chef, and I used it to bless our co-players, like that wonderful ward that is around Old Ben's neck.
Oh, you mean the pouch of spices that you?
Yeah, it's a green.
It's like he's marinating while he captains the crew and leads the cult. It's interesting.
11 warbs and spices.
11. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy. Thank you
for sure.
That, Bunny.
Yep. 100%.
I will never be the one that takes you out. I would just be the one that prepares you.
And that's how Old Ben would want it.
And last, but certainly not least, rounding out our intrepid crew of misfits upon the misty waters, we have Erica. Say hi.
Hi.
And introduction complete. No.
No.
You only told me to say hi.
Tell us more.
So I'm playing Wishbone Wilma, who is the leader of the Hot Wings, the cult to Captain Ben.
I forgot
And-
what we call them.
And so, and also the one that used her foot to kill the previous captain, but he was in the way. So she did as she was told.
Good job.
But yeah, so she's a zealot, and she has 2 hit points, and hopefully she doesn't die, but she will die protecting her captain.
Mhm.
And she will.
She probably will.
She will. I guarantee it.
Stop
I'm
being
not a-
so sure,
I'm
please.
I'm not only a core believer in Pirate Borg, I'm also the founder. No, anyway.
No.
No.
I'm old.
Oh,
Shut up. Anyway, so where last we had left off, you had set sail after rousing the crew of the. I'm not saying the name of the ship.
Bloody boards.
The
Yeah.
bloody boards, and set sail. And as you did, an ominous figure was sailing into the port of Nassau.
Yeah.
Having made the deal with Horn of Gold, knowing that you're going to get this item, whatever it is, and you're not quite sure, but you have a compass, and the compass will lead the way. You hope. But as you set sail, your crew is stalwart and ready to go, only half drunk it seems. How do you wish to proceed?
I want to look at the compass. I feel like that is a question for the compass.
So like when you look at the compass, what it starts to spin,
Great.
and
Good
then
job.
it's like spinning in circles, right? And as you look at it and as you focus on it, it locks into a position, right? And you see a ship out on the water, sailing towards the harbor.
Hmm. I'm gonna take. I think we have one of the. I
A
forgot.
spyglass?
A spyglass. Yes.
You do have a spyglass, indeed. Yes.
Is anything specific for me to try to like see if I recognize anything?
You
on
look
the bottom?
out and you see a rotting hull with far too many holes in it. But somehow the ship itself is still afloat with tattered black sails and an eerie glow coming from the ship's
Prow.
prow. Thank you. As the unmistakable grinning skull of Blackheart's ship is seen through your spyglass. And as you look, it's as if someone is looking back at you, and you can't help but notice the waves split on either side, and 2 more ships come up out of the water on either side, sailing.
Okay, we need to get
with
up.
Blackhearts.
Everybody needs to get up. All of us need to get up right now.
What you be spying with the spyglass? Old Ben hops up onto her shoulder and like, hold it up for me.
They
Ben."
hold it up for him so he can
One
see.
eye, his one chicken eye.
Right, he can see like they hold it up on the right side so he can see. Go that. Get your followers and start them to do the ship things. I am normally not even up here when this is happening. Make ship go fast now. And they're like, I'm so sorry. They're gonna like yeet the chicken like towards the crew. Like, go get your people. I thought chickens could fly.
I will catch him if I can.
He just gives you a big feathered hug.
Yeah, and I give you I shoot you like a stink eye.
Like they're gonna like point towards it, kind of.
Yeah.
What they normally would use is the bell to tell people that food is ready. They hope this will wake everybody up.
They all start waking up. The crew does, and looking around and trying to figure out what's going on. Half of them weren't even awake when the ship set sail to leave the harbor itself.
I was going to ask, we are out of the harbor at this point. We're on the open ocean.
You are essentially taxiing out of the harbor.
Okay.
Yeah, but these people are coming towards us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And does it seem like they're gonna
Um,
be intercepting us shortly? Like it's
They're maybe 30 minutes out.
we should
we
be
best
able to get out of
prepare.
here.
We best prepare to
Yeah.
fight then.
Hopefully.
Do we fight or
Ah.
run?
There isn't a strong wind, right? And even with them being tacked to the wind, right? You could meet them in 15 if you go out to meet them.
Captain,
Cool.
what are your orders?
Look, Ben, look at me. I need you to level with me here. I want you to use all your common sense when you tell her what to do.
He does like these feathered like
He's meditating.
Well, the chances of us are surviving are pretty low either way, so we might as well meet him head on and fight like bastards.
How does that come across, though?
bad
Right, because
advice.
we have to translate for the chicken.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna use his words because he sounds so brave, and they kind of are not. And these people have randomly been like, "Sure, we'll follow you," and I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna probably try to take me out if we don't do stuff." It's like,
Oh, for sure. Yes, very
Yeah,
much
yeah.
so, right? As he gives his kind of Napoleonic, looking like Patton at the same time, speech in front of a small skull and crossbones, right? You know, marching back and forth as you all just kind of like, sure, let's go. Now, utilizing. Oh, what's up?
Keep going. Keep going. Sorry.
Okay. The ship you guys start to bark orders out and the ship sets sail. You guys manage to catch what little wind that there is, knowing that it's going to make things a little tricky when you're out there. But your crew is ready, you're ready, and you definitely know that there is a very well-armed
exactly.
flotilla
Exactly.
out there.
We're going
Captain,
to die.
on our way forth into battle, would you like to sing us a sea shanty, or maybe I shall or Dell to inspire the crew?
Uh-huh.
What sea shanty are you going to sing?
I offer Captain Kidd, which is mechanically attacks from the ship are a DR -2 for 6 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you only get one a day. Is that right?
You
Or
get one a day.
Equal to each day. So, how much spirit does the chicken have?
Game rules.
Character
Game
sheet.
character
Character
I have
sheet.
I have a +1. No, I have a
We get-
+3. +3.
We get 4. It says each day the crew can sing a number of sea shanties equal to 1 plus the captain's spirit.
Hey,
Correct.
Where
Does anybody have anything that would be more helpful than the attacks?
that's
I don't think
genius.
so. Yeah, no, you did great. That was awesome. I'm still trying to find the stupid notebook I wrote my stuff in.
Where do we find these sea shanties? Do we need to just make it up as we go? What is this?
I hope so.
Perhaps you should consult the great nautical god Google.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Google.
Okay.
Captain Google. All right,
We're getting at least a couple of bars out of this before we.
Okay. Should we just do the one that's
Captain Kidd?
I gotta look it up. Hold up. Yes, sea shanty, Captain Kidd.
Can we do that? Like,
I'm looking up words. I'm looking up words right now.
I was not prepared for this.
Right.
Who's doing this?
not me.
Wrongo.
Oh no.
No, I can't. No.
You wish to get the graces of Captain Kidd.
Where is my?
Where is it? Let's go, Captain Kidd.
I like the man who's gone many leagues from the shore. I murdered William Moore as I sailed, Murdered William Moore as I sailed. By 3 ships from Spain as I sailed. I spied some tips from Spain. I'm looking at the words. I have
don't
it
know where
playing
you're
in my
looking.
ear. I'm on YouTube. Hold on, I'll post it.
That's
I got one.
honestly, that's good. That's good.
Okay. I don't
So roll a d6.
Oh.
Roll a d6
Awesome.
to see how many rounds you get out of that.
I couldn't even hear if you guys could hear me. Like,
Oh yeah.
let's see how it is. Who's rolling the d6?
Go for it.
You roll it. You sung it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
So for 5 rounds, the DR is going to be reduced by 2.
Hey. Okay.
Nice.
Noted.
All right.
5
So,
rounds.
do you wish to engage in naval combat?
Hell yes, we do.
Unfortunately, I mean, really no, but the chicken said, "Let's go."
All right. So, now, you guys
What's these
on
sound effects?
your cool crew on your page here,
Yeah.
you guys are going to pay the most attention to crew actions. This is what's going to be your challenges that you're going to do. All right.
Okay.
I will. There we go. You guys are currently on a brigantine. That's the size of your ship. All right.
Oh,
So you
boy.
have
You can
40 hull points.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be a short episode.
You never know.
We're so outnumbered.
You never know. So,
Positive.
if there's any sort of piratey thematic music you wish to play, now would be the time.
Oh,
Dave.
it's playing. It's going.
Yeah, I'm using the link. All right. Okay. Cool.
Do this.
Cool. With the spyglass, is it possible for me to see how many of the guns they have on their broadside?
Yes. Yes. Technically, you can. You see that it is a galleon. Is what is what his ship is.
Uh-oh.
Awesome. Cool.
What about the other 2 ships?
They are both frigates.
They are also brigantines like ours?
No, they're frigates.
Oh, frigates.
Mhm.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You good?
Uh-oh.
Cool. That has 60. All right. You said we were only paying attention mostly to, you said crew.
Yeah, the crew
You're paying
actions.
attention to
Crew
the
actions.
crew actions.
Okay.
All right. So, as the sails fill with the wind that can be mustered, you push ahead. The crews begin to ready the weapons and ready the flanks. Who is going to be our pilot? And who is going to be our gunner?
Does the gunner run around and like light the cannons kind of thing?
So basically, so you're each gonna be able, like, I just want to know who's gonna be our designated, like, gunner, right? The person who's gonna be like commanding the gun crews, and who's gonna be more or less steering the ship. Everybody's gonna be able to take crew actions, right?
Okay.
You all are, okay. But when it comes to certain things that you guys have to roll against,
Sure.
certain people will be in charge of doing certain things.
Wilma, why don't you do the guns, and Del, why don't you steer the craft?
Yeah, I was gonna offer to
Yes,
steer. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just perch on the bow of the ship and look menacing.
Okay. So the gunner
So
is
majestic.
all right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah, let's do it.
One of y'all, dun, 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 dun,
Oh shit.
one of y'all, roll for initiative.
I'll do that. What do I roll? D6,
Okay.
right?
Just roll a d6.
3.
3. They go first.
Awesome.
On a 4 through 6, our players get to act first. On a 1 through 3, the enemy gets to act first.
I
So,
don't appreciate the music helping you out there.
at the helm, give us a dodge roll.
You got this, Bunny.
Okay.
Your agility is +1.
And I'm rolling 2d6, right?
No, you're rolling a d20.
Okay, I was. All right. Oh, I rolled a 20.
Oh, well, they managed their first rip of shots. You managed to just skirt right by him.
Right, I'm like,
Just like, and set it up. Now, granted, this is a little bit of my rule, right?
Mhm.
With that 20, how do you wish to use it in some advantageous way?
Okay, so they are all shooting, so they go like bam, 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 and I start rolling the thing to curve the boat. And when I do, could I drop anchor to kind of steer us back so we can ram back into them?
You want to ram with the ship?
Like the side of the ship, like
You
how
don't
big
want...
is this thing compared to our boat?
So, okay, so for lack of a better term, all right.
Like, I don't want to be a rubber ducky against the.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys are in a brigantine, right? A brigantine.
Okay.
So if you want to think of it in this capacity, all right.
Like if this is a brigantine, is this the boat? Like, is
Kinda.
it just? Oh
Kinda.
no.
Kinda.
Okay.
Okay, so a brigantine, right? For all intents and purposes, is essentially like, we'll say a van, right?
Got you.
Okay. Whereas a galleon is more like a semi truck.
Gotcha.
Got you.
Are we close enough to ram them, even if we wanted to? Or are they still a ways out?
Ramming is a pilot action. However, to ram, you want to ram with the
prow with the front of the boat?
with the front of your ship, because that's the strongest point on the ship.
Got you.
However, maneuvering and pulling a Tokyo drift on the water, for lack of a better term, right?
Would that be full sail though?
will set you up for a broadside.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I had the right idea. I just
Yeah.
did not know how to implicate it.
Well, we're not
to implement
actually
it.
pirates. We're just playing a game as pirates. So
Yeah.
I don't know if
Right?
people know that.
So, okay, so you're going to drop...
I did not have pirate training before this game.
Okay, so are you gonna
Doing
drop
great.
are you gonna drop the anchor in order to pull the ship over to line up your guns? Because your options are, right, you can either drop the anchor and swing your ship to line up your broadsides, right?
Yeah.
Or you can sail full on ahead and attempt to ram one of the ships, but if you ram a ship, chances are your ships will get locked into one another, right?
And then it's boarding.
And then it's boarding parties.
Boarding time.
Or you can maintain heading and course, right? And try and split two of the ships and fire a broadside out of either side of your ships.
Oh,
out of either side.
Thank you. Yes,
Split the
that.
ships.
Yes.
I would like to split. I would like to split the strips.
There we
Okay. All right. So if you're going to go ahead and you're going to split the ships, let's see here. How are we going to do this? Okay, so to split the ships, I'm going to have you make a something else. It's going to be a something else. Roll me roll me an agility roll, please.
Okay. And that was the +1?
Yep.
That is a 16 with the +1.
16. So you managed to split the ships. All right. Now it is that is your action. You have successfully split the ships.
Yes.
So
I set us up. Y'all knock him down.
Who's firing?
You're your gunner. Wilma.
Wilma.
Yeah, that's me. I yell fire.
Yeah.
Been up.
Okay, all right.
Prepare the offerings to your god.
All right, so fire your broadsides. It's gonna be
Okay.
It's gonna be a presence roll for you.
Okay.
Don't you have high presence?
Now, okay, so
I have more spirit.
you're splitting one frigate and Blackheart. So you need to designate which role for which one.
Okay. We'll go with Blackheart first.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
I got a 14 on the die, and I have no presence.
14 because of your skill checks for the first 5 rounds. You are successful.
Nice.
Woo.
Roll a d8.
That's an 8 on the die.
That is an 8 on the die. Go ahead and roll me a d4. Or correction.
It's a 4.
A correction, a d6.
Okay. A 5.
5. Okay, so Blackheart's ship takes 3 points of damage
Okay.
as that broadside erupts and you see splinters flying all over everywhere and more holes are put into his ship and you see various ghouls and goblins and skeletal crew move to that side of the ship now against the frigate.
Okay.
Come on, Wilma.
It's
Right.
a 4.
A 4. Your broadsides fire a little wide as it seems as though your crew was a little more focused on hitting Blackheart's ship.
Yeah.
Can I spin Devil's Luck?
You can.
Can I re-roll?
You can re-roll the Devil's Luck.
Okay. 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 It's a 9?
Again, even though you call on the devil, his luck is not with you on this particular.
Oh no!
I tried.
You did
My
no.
luck.
Dave, which particular action would you like to take as you are splitting these ships? Now, because you are neither piloting nor gunning, you have a little bit of leeway in what you want to do.
Well, I am going to move about the deck. And I'm going to be paying special attention to my followers and whispering little sweet clucks in their ears to inspire them, knowing that without a miracle, we're probably going to die.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe, I don't know, using my spirit to like rouse the pirates.
All right. Well, a rousing clucking is happening. For sure.
Cluck. Cluck.
Cluck, cluck, like the
Cluck.
Del's
Cluck.
done.
Cluck.
We're all gonna die anyway. Cluck. Like they finally they start believing in Ben. Like finally, this is the moment.
Yeah, they're all with it. Just cluck,
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 cluck.
cluck.
That's our battle cry.
Cluck.
Cluck.
The battle cry of the bloody boards.
Yep.
Cluck.
Cluck.
All right, so with that, roll initiative again. One of y'all roll it.
2.
2. They go first.
Stab.
Pilot, helmsman of the bloody boards. Give me a dodge roll.
Okay.
Come on, Del.
Cool. It's fine, guys. I got that agility. I do not got
Oh,
that
no.
agility. I don't know if I made it. It's a 13. I don't know if I made it, y'all.
You did not make it.
Oh,
You did not make
we
it.
got armor.
Can I do something like a warning?
Roll 2d10.
Oh no, 2d10.
No,
Oh,
I don't know what I'm more mad at. That you just made me make that face on camera that I have to make this roll. 2d10. Cool. 74.
No, 7 and 4 for 11 points.
Okay, good.
2d10, not a d100, not a percentile. All right,
Sorry,
so
I
11 points.
rolled them.
Gotcha.
I just
One of you roll your hull armor, which is a d4.
You've been having
You
good
wanna roll
rolls, Wilma.
Yeah,
You've been
Wilma, you
rolling.
should do
Yeah.
You've
it.
been rolling 4s on d4s like every time.
that's a 4.
Ah!
All right, so you take 3. Your hull. One of you better keep track of this. Your
I got it.
hull
Oh,
takes
yeah.
3 points of damage.
Okay.
We've gone from 40 to 38.
Okay, now helmsman, are you going to make the second roll as you are being attacked by the other frigate, or are you going to put your power of your faith in the chicken?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah, you're the helmsman.
I know.
At any point, you can defer a roll to the power of the chicken. So Dave has something to do.
No, yeah, of course. Actually, hell yeah. Power of the chicken. I got something else I want to try to do.
No, that's it. This is like that. When it comes to your turn, this is them attacking. So you're rolling for their attacks against you, and then when it's your part of the turn, you'll roll for attacks against them.
Okay.
I don't roll any dice. Another perk to playing the Borg.
You're right. You don't.
It's
It's all everything's my fault.
Yep,
If
we
something
do it to
happens to me.
ourselves.
Yep.
It's all our fault.
It's all our faults.
All their fault. So the power of the chicken. I need you to make a dodge roll. Roll a d20 and add 1 to your agility.
Suckers, another 20.
No, Dave
Nice.
has to roll it.
Oh, I
I'm
thought I
rolling.
had to roll. I thought that was me
No.
deferring the power to the chicken.
No.
Was the 20 roll?
No,
I
Dave
rolled,
has to roll.
I rolled half that. I got a
Can-
10 on the die, so an 11 total.
Hey, you got a 10.
Oh, no.
Can we keep the 20 though?
I know. Look,
No.
it's so pretty.
No,
But
you
look,
can't.
it looks so
can't.
pretty.
Shit.
Look, it's
Right?
such a nice look. It's so pretty.
It is pretty. It is pretty.
It's beautiful.
Right?
It's
But
so
like-
pretty.
Like, so
What
are
a
my
waste.
pirate dice that I don't get to roll, and they got little skulls and crossbones on them and stuff.
Are you
Um,
right?
Right? So, like, it's like, ooh, it spells your doom.
Aw.
So, with that, Dave, I need you to roll
Uh-oh.
2d8.
There's a lot of D8s, man.
I rolled a 5 and a 1.
6. Now somebody roll the hull damage. Or the hull armor.
And that was a D4.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. 3.
3. So you take 3 more points of hull damage as the shoe ships and their broadsides erupt as your helmsman splits the ships and begins firing in. You guys have one more turn this turn to where you are going to be able to have them at a broadside advantage.
Mhm.
Now, after this, you will be forced to come about or attempt to ram. That will be
Okay.
your choice.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
now it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
Well, we want to fire the broadsides again, because we have
Mhm.
that opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. So, for Blackheart, I guess we'll go with that one first.
All right.
It's an 18 on the die.
That will most definitely hit.
Okay. So, damage is a D8, so 6 points of damage, and then his hull was a D6, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's 1, so 5 points.
Yep. 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Where must the die? Keep them hot.
Against the frigate.
That's a 3. Shit. That's a
Oh
3.
no, we just can't hit that
Roll a
thing.
roll a d4 for the frigate.
Ah, damn it. That's a 3.
no damage is done to the frigate.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Helmsman,
It's just
what do you wish to do?
It's your job, chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, remember I deferred the power to the chicken.
All right.
No, well, that was for that roll.
Oh, for the defense roll.
Yeah, for
Gotcha.
the defense roll.
Yeah. You're still piloting.
He legitimately can't actually pilot.
No.
That's fair. Damn you and your
got
non-thumbed
wings.
appendages.
I got no
Your
hands.
non-thumbed appendages. All right, let me pull back. Let me look at these. You said we would have to either ram or come about at this point.
Yes.
Our hull is holding on with everything that it has. It would be, in my opinion, silly to do more damage to it by ramming it into something. So I'm gonna try to come about.
All right.
Plus my strength.
Correct. Make
It's
a
+2.
Yep, there you go. An attempt to come about. This will set you up for another broadside.
So, Kurt, have we essentially just like passed through their fleet?
Correct.
What if we just keep going and just get the hell out of here?
I didn't know if we could do that.
That's up to you.
I mean, I think we can do whatever the hell we want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then they would have to spend time trying to turn around to chase us.
Mm-hmm.
It would give us some
Yeah,
type of leeway for
yeah.
us to get further away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Could I make it
Do,
look like
full
yeah,
sails?
yeah, full sail? We're about to ram them. It's gonna look like and then we're just gonna keep going.
So set for full sails.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Roll for-
plus
roll
agility,
for
so
full
it's plus the
sails.
1, and then shit, please don't fall. Sorry. Okay, that's an 11. It's 10 plus 1. That's an 11.
There you go. You're good. You're still on your bonus effect of singing Captain Nick.
All
Nice.
right, so yeah, good job.
So
'cause I
you guys are just
saying I
going
was about
to you guys are going to full sail and just blow past them. Yes.
Yes. They can chase us if we want, because our understanding is we got stuff to do.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like this whole time, Dell's just been like basically rubbing a hole in her hand.
Do we
Like,
get a
just-
sense that our ship is pretty fast compared to,
Yes.
I mean, it's been talked about
theirs,
that it's
'cause there's
very fast.
So in the wind, a galleon will run you down. Like there is
Yeah.
no joke about it, right? But
Yeah.
it turns like a Buick. It
Mhm.
takes forever for it to turn,
Yeah.
right? It goes in a straight line very
really well. Yeah.
But maneuvering, it doesn't.
Has to do an aquatic K-turn in order to get us. It's gonna take a second.
Whereas the brigantine is a bit more maneuverable, right? It can go fairly quickly, right? In a straight line, but it is a bit more. It can't go as fast as a galleon because a galleon
Yeah.
obviously it has more sail, but
But-
you can.
Agile we can be, and
GTFO,
that is something
let's
good
go
to be on the
agile.
water.
Out of all the ships right now, the most agile one is the frigates.
Noted. So they might turn faster than the other one, but they'll still have a bit
They
of
can
leeway.
catch you.
They would be, yeah.
Okay.
The frigates can catch you.
That's what I thought.
So, as you guys power through, you do notice that Blackheart ship continues forward, and the two frigates begin to turn.
Okay.
I think that's good.
You get the impression that Blackheart very much has his eyes set on the port of Nassau.
Which is why we needed to run
not our
in the
problem.
first place.
Not our problem.
Yes. It's like literally my problem.
It's like literally her problem. Quite literally her problem.
Literally my problem.
That is a fact. That is the problem.
Like, just like that character moment of you going, and that's not our problem, and then like they'll just looks down at their hand. It's like, my guy.
Very much my problem. So you guys continue to race ahead, right? I need one of you to make I need one of you, or actually two of you, to make roll d20s for me.
I will do one of those.
Roll.
You ready?
Yep.
9.
I rolled the 12.
A 12 and a 9. Okay. You guys see that you're gaining distance as the two frigates are having a little bit harder of a time to try and come about.
I would say that went pretty well.
I will be more likely to believe you after I look at this thing again. And then I'm going to look at the compass to see if it tries to take us anywhere else or if it just shows the ships.
As you are looking right at the compass, you're getting frustrated with it, and you kind of slam it down next to the map table that's by your helm, right? And you see an island, right? And the compass literally pinks to the island that is on the map.
I'm gonna use little compass thingies like to see like where we are and like where is that.
It'll take you approximately all night to reach this island. It's not terribly far away, but it does require the navigation of some very rough waters, and you have two frigates on your tail.
You've already said that we're more maneuverable than them. I'm gonna yell the heading.
No. The frigates are more maneuverable than you are.
Than we are.
But we have a head start.
They're smaller. They're easier. So think of it this way: on the water, right?
On the waters, they would be thrown around more.
Smaller boats are more agile. They just had to. They failed their rolls to turn around within a single turn. So you put some distance between the two of you. However, you will be able to sail, and they will be able to match your speed, but not catch you. So they will be able to follow you wherever you go, unless you find a way to lose them.
Do we have anything on the ship? Like I'm just.
I still have my dinghy on the side of the ship. If we have the ship go past this island, but we on the dinghy go to it after they pass, then we should be able to, pull a little,
Well, and maybe we could lose them in the darkness too, because we'll be under the cloak of darkness. As well. That will help.
That means we have to go through rough waters without any light in order for them to not see us.
But they don't know where we're going. Either, right? Maybe.
No, I wouldn't think they. We don't think they do.
Yeah.
We know they're following us, and that's all we can do.
Can we do some repairs to the ship?
You sure can.
Awesome.
I'll gather up the hot wings and I'll tell them to repair the ship, find any type of damage, and that their captain, needs them to work fast.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
So it says crew skill plus presence. Oh my gosh, it's a 4.
So it's a 4.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 4 or you repaired 4?
Nope, I rolled a 4.
Well, the crew kind of looks at you kind of odd and is trying to figure out what exactly they're trying to repair. They're still a little bit drunk and not quite following your orders as well as you would hope.
I don't want the ship to be. I'm going to spend a devil's luck to like re-roll and hope I can show them exactly where like the holes are and like walk them around and be like sober up and smack them around, and we'll see if I roll high enough for all that. It's a natural 20.
Hey,
the chicken compels you.
Yeah.
So they begin to like, oh, right, we know what we're doing. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yes, and they go set about like repairing the ship, pulling up boards, and doing all the things that they can do to try and make repairs and fix the ship and this, that, and the other. Go ahead and roll a d6 for repairs.
It's a 2.
You repair 2 hull points.
Where are we at with hull points at this point?
35.
Yes. We're at 35, but we were before we did repairs. What are we at now?
Well, if you're at 35, she repaired 2.
We're at
All right, so
37
37
now.
out of 40.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Full sail for the Isle.
So you guys set sail. Heading off into the murky waters. The waves begin to pick up. The wind begins to billow. As if you know where you're headed could be the very end of yourselves, the chicken wings, and all of the bloody boards.
It's worth it, methinks.
Ugh.
I want that wish. I want to wish this away so I can be myself again.
And I
I'm
want that
rich.
boat.
I want to be rich, of course. And I want to be more handsome and taller. But
That's
mostly
a lot of
just
wishes.
human,
You gotta
just
pick one.
human.
You
I'll
gotta
just
pick
go with-
one.
I'll
There's
go
a
with
lot of
human.
wishes.
Wishbone, Wilma looks at you and she's like, "You just want to be a bigger chicken?
Big chicken. Ooh, I hadn't thought
Big
of that.
chicken.
Last year, onto
Massive
something.
chicken."
Okay. All right. Guys. like they were in the conversation and they're like, I'm just gonna leave you in the chicken. So I can go around. We have the map, we know where we're headed.
He desires to be a truly massive chicken.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. The better to feed me with, my dear. I just mean you're so cute I could eat you up.
Kind of like ducks down a little bit in Wilma's hat.
Yeah. I just like, I don't know. Might want to rethink that second nest there, Ben.
Fucking goddamn. Delphine's just walking around making buffalo sauce. No reason.
No reason. It'll later be put into small receptacles that we throw at our enemies. It's fine.
Yes,
There we go.
yes, that's exactly what
Pour
it
into
is.
their eyes.
Mhm.
Let's
blind
do
them.
it.
It's better to
So-
blind them
You
with.
think it's gunpowder, it's chili pepper, and it's
Right.
going to destroy you.
All right. So, helmsman. All right. I need you to make a navigational roll. This is going to require your presence.
+1. Got it.
+1. Roll.
Come on,
See
presence.
if you make it there.
All right. That +1 is 15.
It's 15.
Yes, plus the 1. So total 15.
Okay. So you begin to sail, and you're fairly certain you're on the right heading. The stars look right. The ocean looks right, as choppy as it is. The waves begin to slosh harder and harder as your boat begins to ride up these waves and down these waves. The crew itself begins to get a little troubled, a little worried, a little concerned, but they manage to hold their ground as best as they can. The waves grow higher, darker, and it looks as if it's out of something truly apocalyptic. It's waves that you've only ever heard stories of. Your boat
Amazing.
going up a wave, almost completely vertical, before crashing down on the other side and riding the wave down. As you look back at the frigates on your tail, you see, and you can't help but notice, they simply cut through the waves,
Whoa.
as if they're riding on a tide all their own. For every wave that rises and falls that your ship must navigate, their ships simply cut through them and emerge out the other side.
Okay.
Are they gaining on us?
They don't seem to be gaining yet. But given how you're traveling and the constant up and down and rocking that there is, it's difficult to tell if their distance is closing or not. But if they are closing, they're not necessarily closing fast.
think I have a plan for if they catch up to us, but I'm not going to focus on that because it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
How could I see how far we are heading wise from our destination? Kind of like a knowing where, like how far. Like, there's no way for me to get a time at
Like
ETA.
you're still several hours out.
Okay,
Like you set sail and it was,
maybe
it's going
sunset.
to
It was
be
starting to get dark, and it's going to take us all night.
yeah, it's going to be close to dawn before you get there.
Delphine, there's no looking back now. We've got to keep going. We've got to get to the island. They'll catch us if they do. We'll fight them, but hopefully, so the boat can outrun those undead bastards.
It has to. It's not a maybe. It's a must. It's kind of just got to keep on doing full sail as much as we can.
All right. Give me another full sail roll.
Okay. Plus a Gemini that landed on its side. Stop. Okay, and that one fell off my table. I'm not going to use that dice anymore because it's betrayed me too many times. And this one isn't even any better. Cool. 10.
I need 10. All right. I need you know what? Wishbone Wilma.
Help.
I need you to make an agility roll.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll try. I'm not great at those. I have a -1. It's a natural. It's a natural 20 for a 19.
Yay!
As the ship is going, you hear a pop and a creak. As you look over and you see one of the masts begin to splinter under the pressure of the waves and the wind.
Okay.
One of the sail lines falls down to the ground, and you duck out of the way just in time before it crashes down onto the deck.
I don't like it.
I look at. I don't either. I look at Captain and say, "Captain, what do we do?"
What would old Captain Morgan do? He'd be drunk. He'd be laying in his cabin probably, or falling overboard. You know how that
He
ended
most
last
likely
time.
would have sent half of us towards the ship in order to try to board it and steal. We have to board and steal the ship.
Which one?
Either one.
Those
I don't think we
are
damaged
ghost
either one.
ships.
If you think we can take both ships, then please, you can have your own. But we need at least one of them.
How many men do we need in order to pilot that ship, or crew do we need in order to take that ship? Do you think?
Oh, well, it was a little bit tougher than ours. Probably take like half the crew. If there's two, that means we would basically be leaving this ship to the waves so that we could try to take those boats. It's not that it wouldn't be an upgrade.
Are we
It would be an upgrade,
completely like immobilized at this point with the mast?
No,
snapping?
no, you're not. No. You lost one sail.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
No,
I think we
You
saw
have
two.
the other. Yeah, you still have the others. You technically have 3. There's 4 sails in total on this
There's
ship.
4.
Right? You lost one of them due to the pressure and the strain. Right? She failed the full ahead roll, right?
Yep.
And this is the kind of the repercussion of it happening.
Okay.
And for those of you who are tuning in with us and haven't done so yet, reminder, there is a drawing for a copy of Pirate Borg provided by the very, very, very gracious people who made the book.
Yes, thank you, Luke, for the donation. We appreciate you.
Luke, yes, thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
I
we
can
could
still
go
hear you
back
guys.
and
I'm just my
we
dog
could
is
go
going
back
crazy.
and try to take one of those ships, but I also think that maybe
We can just keep pushing ahead. I just don't know what else to do.
just keep pushing ahead. Yeah. There's 2 ships back there with ghouls.
But for how long?
with
My thing isn't
ghouls.
that if we shouldn't keep pushing, but if our ship is going down because of the wear and tear, how long until the ship's gone? It's like we were gonna have to do it anyway.
Well, you can roll to make a repair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is one of your crew action abilities.
Does song wise, does anybody have a sea shanty that can? Let's see, which one is it? I know one of them heals the ship.
What page is that on?
where's this?
It's on.
It's
if
on
you have
69.
if
Nice.
if you have your
Hey.
handy dandy, the sea shanties or the repairs.
Both.
The
Shanties.
sea
Yes.
shanties on
Yes.
69.
Yes. To sing, you must go to page 69.
But to repair,
You have to go to the
It's
back of the
on
book.
okay.
Naval combat. Because there's one that what is it? Speed, senior, yeah, fire down below.
What about
Does
15?
repair?
You guys, if you look on your character sheets, you have your shanties that you know.
Yeah, mine does the attacks. I only know one.
I had to write my stuff down for my character sheet. I'm trying to figure out where I wrote it down, unless you wrote it down for as well.
I did not.
Yeah, fancy claws, weapons, machete,
The
grapple.
ship gains. Oh, the ship gains Devil's Luck. You said you have 15 men on a dead man's chest. Is that what you said, Dave?
Yeah. Yep. Which would give us Devil's Luck. D2 Devil's Luck.
Yeah.
Gonna give the ship some luck.
I think look, if we go back, there's 2 ships of ghouls that we're gonna have to fight. Or we press on and we push this ship. We push this ship as hard as we can, as much as she'll take. And if we get to our destination, well, the devil wills it to be so.
And I imagine we're like holding on to stuff because it's also like in this extreme weather.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Because like we're going
Could
fighting. I don't know.
What if could a drop of Nelson's blood?
Mhm.
It increases the ship's speed by 1 for D8 hours.
Mhm.
That
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would work pretty nicely.
So I'm good
Try it
with
out,
luck. I
Ronan.
just wanted to say what I had also, so we knew what all our options were.
Yep.
Mhm.
no, for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That speed is
I'm-
nice.
that's yeah. Which one did you?
Yeah.
How many can we do? Can we do them all?
Great. Can we just start
You
singing?
can you can only be affected by one shanty at a time.
Fair.
If you change up the shanty, it stops the
Okay.
effects of the other
Of
one.
the
and
other
takes on the
shanty.
new one. Yeah.
What's up,
So
T-Cat?
let's do
Thank
mine
you so much.
last because it'll be a burst of speed after we do other repairs.
I just got a Devil's Luck from T-Cat. Thank you very much.
Hey.
There you
let's
go.
do-
Little extra
Yeah.
Devil's Luck going on. All right, outstanding.
Del, let's do your song first, and then if shit hits the fan, which it will, then we can do the 15 men. So, because let's
Okay,
get that
so-
speed going, and then if things go really bad, then I can do the 15 men, and we can get the luck.
Okay,
Yeah?
so we'll start with speed then.
I think so,
Hold on.
yeah.
So then, hold on. I'm gonna look up what is it? A drop of Nelson's. Let's see if I can find that one too.
Are these are all real sea shanties? I don't even know.
I think
Yes,
so.
they are. They are.
Yes,
They're
they
all
are.
real- They
That's
are.
cool.
They're all
Gr-
real sea shanties.
That's very
Yeah,
cool.
Great Big. I think it's Great Big Seas. Things like covers a lot of them.
Yeah.
Kurt, while they're singing, can I order repairs,
You can.
or can we only do one at a time? Okay.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
order repairs.
I will order repairs. And that's a 12, and then repair is present, so that's just 12.
I mean, 12 passes.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So that's 3, which puts us back at full.
All righty.
We're doing fine.
No.
We're doing fine.
We're doing fine.
The
You're
ship
doing-
is it's fine. Everything's
Its
fine.
hull is intact.
Yes.
Yeah. As we swing from ropes.
Okay, so sea shanty. Who's doing a sea shanty?
Bunny, I think you're up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you sing again. I just want to know
Okay.
which sea- I just wanna know
A drop
which-
of Nelson's blood.
Okay. all
I'm sitting
right.
here listening to it like, okay, I got this.
Dude, I'm definitely singing mine. I'm definitely singing mine if it comes up.
Okay.
I mean, what's your sea shanty again?
Mine is Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest, which does, we'll see. What does that one do?
That one gives us Devil's Luck for
Uh.
D2 Devil's Luck. We're gonna use that next if we need it.
For the ship or for the
For the
group?
ship, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Such
So
a fun mechanic. I love that mechanic.
I
It's
love
so
right.
cool. Yeah.
All right. So you begin the wind moves and whips around, and your ship begins to move faster. It's as if the sails on your ship mend themselves and harness the wind as best as they can, pushing you with greater speed. This carries you for several hours. You still see your pursuers, though they don't seem to be getting closer. They slowly seem to be going farther away. Just before the break of dawn, storm clouds begin to set in, and it begins to rain. You know that it is dawn is upon you. However, you hear, "Land ho!" as is shouted from the crow's nest. As you look out, the waters calm slightly, but there's a storm over this island that is perpetually blotting out the sun. But there it is, the island which you seek. As you look out, you see what would be normally a picturesque tropical island. Palm trees, palm forests, rather. Long beaches, but instead of clear blue waters, they're black, turbulent waters. A large mountain juts out of one side. You're pretty sure that's a volcano, but at least it's dormant right now. You can't be certain. Yet another unnamed island on that is simply recorded for the sake of navigation. But we all know what this is. It's Blackheart's Hold. As you look around, you can't help but notice several ships are trolling the waters almost. Several sloops are jutting about these turbulent waters. They seem with ease. How do you wish to approach?
It's like, is there a way for us to slow down? I mean, I don't think we want to go crashing on the shore. Everything. Are we going to do our plan about trying to get on the dinghy and have them go chase the ship while we try to go around so they don't follow us to our actual destination?
I like that plan. Kurt,
Yeah.
did you say that there's already ships here?
There's several sloops that are in the water.
Okay.
Sloops are small 2-3-man ships that basically they're like an oversized version of your dinghy or of like a rowboat, right?
Okay.
They're what we would amount to as like fishing boats.
Gotcha.
And they don't look to be
Can I use-
armed or
sorry.
Yeah, like, is that something we could blend in with?
Not something you could blend in with, as your dinghy doesn't really have a sail, if I remember correctly.
but they're not military craft. They are more fishing vessels or
No, they
transport?
are. I mean, they are.
They're armed.
They're
Okay.
armed. They have
Okay.
cannons, but
Well,
they
let's
have
blast
like
them.
They're just
they have like 4.
Let's blast them.
So I started blasting.
So anyway, I started
How-
blasting.
That's how I feel.
Let's blast
How
them.
many we see 2? Is that right?
You see
everything,
Yeah, a
dude.
few.
you
See.
see 3.
Okay.
3. Okay. All right. 3. I'm just
We take
can
one
I
out.
use my spyglass?
Ooh,
Mhm.
spyglass.
Yeah, I was just gonna look and see, look at the island if there's a maybe kind of look where they're heading, and maybe if there's a spot, if we could maybe turn around and try and figure out a place to anchor the ship that would be kind of hidden, where we could take the dinghy.
They
I'm
want to
trying
do
to-
the highway slide where you roll and you turn in somewhere real quick and turn off all your lights and go like this and hope
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
goes back.
Like I'm trying to like figure out if there's a best
I'm a
place
good-
to like park the
I'm a
ship.
good kid. I didn't do things.
Yeah.
I'm a good kid.
Yeah, I never did
We're
that.
I
learning
never did
we're-
anything like that.
We're learning a
Oh,
lot,
child.
not only about their characters, but also them as people.
What I'm hearing is we should hang out. That's what
Yeah, right? That's what I'm hearing.
That's
That's what I'm
we
hearing.
need,
Besties.
we need to get into shenanigans.
I heard it, besties.
Totally down.
So, just- there's a lot happening right now.
Yes.
There's a lot.
Just the buns. I'm just a little buns.
Honey buns.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
a honey buns.
And
we're just normal men.
We're just
normal.
ordinary people.
We're just normal men. All right. We're just simple men. All right.
I'm a good upstanding citizen. I don't know what you're talking about, Kurt.
Mhm.
That is a goddamn lie. Anyway, give me a so you're trying to find like a cove or something like that on this island that you can kind of like duck into.
Yeah.
Yep, thanks. See? Sparks back me up.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sparks.
Oh no! Don't you be in that
Oh,
chat
Sparks.
talking some
I heard
trash
that
there,
you
Sparks.
was talking.
Talking shit.
It's okay, Sparks. I got you. I know. I
Sparks,
see you.
come on, give us some devil's luck if you're there. Come on, let's
Very
go.
much a lot.
So, all right. So, give me a. You know what? We'll give it a. We'll do it as a come about.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll do it
turn
as a
my
come about.
pages. Come
So
about.
if that's
okay,
your
so
presence again.
Come about
about-
is a agility plus strength.
Ooh.
Okay. That's it's a 12.
12. A 12. You do find a cove, though you're not 100% sure as to whether or not you found it under cover or not. But you do find one, and you don't see any dinghies at this time, or any of the sloops.
What does the
You
compass
bring the
tell
boat-
us?
The compass is just spinning in a circle.
Great. Thanks, Compass.
Must mean we've arrived then.
Right. It's
Yeah.
happy we're here.
So
You did it.
I tell them about
Win.
the cove and my idea of trying to like hide the ship. Because like we have outran the other ones, but we don't know if like they're gonna show up back here since they work for him and this is his like place.
I make it so, number one.
What do you think? This is the Enterprise?
Something. What is it? Oh, okay, cool. That's a 16.
Okay, so you bring the boat in, right? Now, do you tell the crew to anchor? Or do you tell them to basically drop you and run?
That is sacrificing the crew. Let's be real.
Captain.
Yeah, Captain.
He looks at the crew.
The crew looks at you.
Yeah.
We're going to take off in the dinghy. They are going to circle the island, lose the sloops and the ghoulish galleons, and then, if the devil wants it, if the devil deems it to be so, we'll find him again, or we'll just get rich by ourselves.
Yeah, that translates into a much nicer version, I think, when me and Wilma go to translate it out.
What does that what does that translate to? Please do tell. What does that translate to?
So I know everybody's like, oh crap, ghost boats, right? And I'm like, we're gonna try to slip past them to get to what's on the island. You guys wrap around. We'll try to go as quickly as we can. If you can get a boat. And it's like, I want to look to whoever the most like rawr looking dude is and just kind of walk over to him and go, I'm leaving this in your hands. Like while I'm telling Ben and Wilma to get on the dinghy, I'm like, I'm leaving this in your hands. I'm trusting you. Take the ship and I think that I'm gonna tell them the plan that I had. I think that we could probably take one. It would be an upgrade from this one, and then we could go forward from here. But try to lose them and then come back for us.
Del, I grab you and I look at you and I say, can you sing again to give them
the speed
to put the wind into the sails with your voice?
No, I can't. I can only use my shanty that one time.
You can use your shanty that for where you are.
For where I am. Can I
Only
teach
for
him
where
the
you- okay.
shanty? I would like to teach Biggums the shanty. His name is Biggums now.
Oh. You want to teach me a shanty?
It's the one that I'm always singing while I'm in the kitchen. There is a part of A Drop in Nelson's Blood that is a fat cook wouldn't do us any harm. And that's the little part that they're always kind of singing in the kitchen when they're in the galley, like cooking. So everyone knows that part of it, I would assume, because it's like, it's where they're drunk going, a fat cook wouldn't do you any harm. Like so it's something that they would know. But it's like the one that I'm always singing in the kitchen. It rouses people. And I know that you've watched me enough that you know how to make that really good fruit thing that I make with all the alcohol, the grog, good.
Right.
That's
right.
If you get far enough away, I would drink some of that. You don't need you getting scurvy. And they like slap their cheeks.
right, lads. You know the song. What do you do with a drunken chicken? Cut his head off and make some wings.
Oh, that's not the one that I'm talking about. I mean the other song, please.
Right, lads.
It's just outing me. Biggums, fucking snitchums. Your name about to be snitchums.
Throw him overboard.
No, we don't need that again.
Do you want me to?
Put your foot down. Put down on the floor. On the floor.
So like Biggums is like 6'8" and like
I love Biggums.
all of about 3 intelligence.
I love Biggums.
Great voice though, I hear.
Like butter.
Like an angel eating butter.
Like rosemary butter on a good steak.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was... Anyway.
Hey, we offered that one in the beginning, and you said no.
No, that's the one that he knows.
Okay, cool. Does that do anything?
That works.
That doesn't do anything.
They set your dinghy to launch. Do you guys board your dinghy?
Dingy
We board the dinghy. Yes, dingy ding ding. It's called the Golden Letter Opener. Thank you very much.
You be boarding the Golden Letter Opener. May it take you swiftly to your doom. And they drop the boat into the water.
Bitch! You raggedy bitch!
Is there anything on the ship that we could take with us that like
a cannon maybe?
That Wilma knows of? Yeah, I was thinking like is there like a grenade or
No,
something?
there's not a grenade.
There's nothing. I didn't know it's on the bombs list. You
are a magic chicken, Ben.
You could. I'll tell you what. You could probably take a brace of pistols and a couple of swords.
There we go.
Can I take a small thing of tar? It's for a good reason. Hey Ben, can you lay eggs?
I'm not a girl chicken.
I asked you a question, Magic Chicken Man. Can you poop out gold nuggets or not?
No.
That took a turn.
I would like to take some eggs and run.
Well, you're the cook. You know how many eggs we have.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I would like some eggs and some tar before we get on the dinghy.
Yeah.
Oh, that egg right there, that reminds me of a friend of mine long ago.
That's really weird.
Well, it was before he was born.
Did you eat him?
I refuse to answer that question right now.
You cannot plead the fifth, and we're like rowing. Well, you can't plead the fifth every time I bring up, if you've ever eaten a chicken, everything tastes like chicken. So somehow you know what you taste like.
Eat me. Or wait, no.
No, what?
No.
Wilma, you heard it. You heard it. There's like a back and forth, just going, no, he said I could.
No.
kind of did, but it's not there. So after a short period, you guys make it to Beachfall.
Mm.
All right. Once you make it there, you pull your dinghy up onto the beach, and here you are met. It is raining out. It is just horrid freaking weather, right?
Fine.
But it's not gale force raining. It's just that rain that's just enough to piss you off.
No, it's like the heavy rain level in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it's just enough to piss you off, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so. Where do you go from here?
Compass.
Yeah, compass time.
Does it tell us anything?
We're here at the
Compass?
thing. Is it still
It's
doing the Humpty Hump? What is it doing?
yeah, doing the hump. To
Is
hump.
it still
Still
going
the
like
Humpty
this in
Hump.
a circle?
Yeah, it's all doing the Humpty Hump. Yeah,
Is it
exactly.
still doing the Humpty Hump? What is the compass doing?
It's rocking back and forth in a general direction, right? It's not spinning in circles, right? But it's like head north,
Yeah,
like because it keeps
it gives
hitting
us a
between,
general direction.
yeah,
That's
between
fine.
north and northeast, north northeast, north northeast.
Cool. From where we're standing, is there any type of buildings? Because we knew that we saw them. Is it just like a small port town? That's kind of the deal with
You
this.
did, yeah, on the opposite side of the island.
There is one on the opposite side of the island. So then we just it means we gotta go on the Skull Island half before we get to the people half. That's gonna be fucking great. Cool. Awesome. Hey, Wilma, you know that weird thing you do when you set shit on fire?
Maybe.
Could you do that to this? My machete, so that we can have some light as we go into the woods. And also flaming machete.
Flaming machete.
Eddie.
I asked for tar. You said I could have it. Fire.
Fire. I mean, I've got like flint and steel, and maybe I can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Can we like try and find some cover from the rain?
You sure can.
Oh, awesome.
I don't know if will the rain put it out.
No,
Are you trying to make a torch? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make a torch, but I'm trying to use the metal and the tar to last longer than what normal cloth would in a rain like this.
I understand. Yes, you do light your machete on fire.
Ooh,
Yes.
looks cool.
Thank you.
That's cool.
It's also a really good source of light, and this is telling us that we need to go this way. We most likely are going to have to go through nature.
Well,
It's the content in Delphine's voice with walking through nature.
let's use
I'm
the
okay with
compass
little
to
camping.
find the shortest route we can. Then, yeah,
That's not how compasses work.
this one seems to be quite intriguing.
Hopefully. Could I? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You were going to say something.
I need one of you to make a presence roll for me, please.
I got plus one.
I don't think that should be Ben.
I don't think it should be me either.
Hey, yeah. That is 13 plus 1, which is 14. I have the presence.
14? Okay. You hear several pawing of fauna in the woods, but you manage to narrowly avoid interacting with them. Cutting through the woods, cutting a fiery path through the woods with your flaming machete. After approximately 2 hours, you look out, the rain incessant, and you see a small town. Nothing more than a shanty town that butts up against the opening to a cave. Out in the harbor from this area, you can see that this has a very long dock that extends off its beach. Obviously, this must be where Blackheart sets his moors. You begin to see several people, some alive, some dead, some skeletal, some with flesh, moving about the towns. They look as though they're shuffling supplies around, moving things from here to there. What you'd expect to see in a regular port town. Only this obviously must be for some nefarious reason.
Anybody who's working, just the general people that we see, is it possible to get a glimpse of their hands to see if any of them have the mark?
You'd have to get awfully close.
Would it be like that? Because I didn't know if it was like, because these people are already here. They're already doing the thing. They're working for them. So would that mean that the curse mark is visible, I guess? Trying to see if they're here because this is what I could become is kind of the fear. That's why they're trying to look for that type of thing.
Oh, no. No. The black spot just marks you for death if you
Cool.
Right? That's all that it does.
It's like if you
it doesn't mean
Hornigold.
Yeah, like if you like if you double cross them kind of thing, because the whole point is you're supposed to bring said item back to Hornigold. Right?
Yeah.
So if you double cross them, the black spot,
then that's what that's for.
That's what that's for.
I thought that I was tricked, and that they weren't Hornigold, and that I was cursed.
Look here,
I mean,
perhaps I can
you
sneak
are
about and I can see what
kind of
might
cursed.
be
A little cursed.
what might be ahead of us. Perhaps find a good route in as a chicken. Perhaps I could blend in a bit and find out.
You do happen to notice
best path
several.
forward.
You do happen to notice several hens running around.
Yes, I feel the need, perhaps, to facilitate a bit of sleuthing. Maybe meet some of the locals. Yeah, and then.
I will tell every hen here that is a fake woggle. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, I don't know, man. It seems pretty fake to me.
I look at Ben and I say, "Can you talk to other chickens?"
There's one language that is universal.
Can you get information? Do you think they could, do you think they're as intelligent as you are, that they could tell us maybe stuff about the island?
Mm-hmm.
Wilma, each chicken has its own unique personality, its own desires and wants, its own needs. And well, they're quite intelligent creatures, to be true. Indeed, I can communicate with a lot of them. And I will, pump
You
them
have to
for
take off the hat and the eye
information.
patch, right?
Well, I wasn't planning on it.
I don't think that there are a lot of chickens out here wearing hats and eye patches.
Yeah, I think Del has a point. I can hold your stuff.
Yeah, just like when you go in for your fights.
You're telling me to go in naked, is that what you're saying?
Yes,
then?
I'm telling you to go. You're covered in
We won't
feathers.
look.
You're not naked.
We won't look.
We won't look.
We'll look away.
Avert
look
your
away.
eyes, then. Takes off his hat. And he takes off his eye patch. And he folds it neatly with his feathered wings and sets it on top of his hat. All right. I'll go see what I can learn from these hens, and well, perhaps it will
Meet
help
us back here in like an hour.
To make it an hour and then 20 minutes.
An hour.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Right? There's a chicken to me that's like, bark, bark.
Bark, bark. Bark, bark.
See, look, that one got big thighs. I told you. An hour, Ben.
Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark.
I feel like we should stop eavesdropping, Wilma. Like we did.
I'm not looking away. I just hear it. I hear it happening.
He just looks back
Oh,
and gives like a
yeah.
feathered thumb up to the two of you.
You get a feather. You get a feather up out of the
And I'm just like this. I'm just like, we said we give him privacy.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
I'm gonna
We
go
can
talk
go
to
over
these
here.
hens.
It
Out of-
doesn't seem
out
like
of
you're out of place
nowhere,
here either, Wilma.
somehow between a drum a hurdy-gurdy, and a accordion, you hear essentially like, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a chicken man. No time to
Just
talk.
strutting into town like he owns the place.
Right? So what are you looking for in town?
I want to find the most
Other than the hen house.
Well, first of all, yeah, he's gonna say hello to a couple of the choice hens in the flock.
They look at you. They look at you, and they're just like, "Well, you're new."
Just
I've
doing my
been-
rounds.
I've been on the water for a long time, and I just got into port. And well,
A sailor chicken.
A sailor chicken.
well, I'm a bit of a pirate actually.
A pirate chicken.
The name's Ben,
Ooh.
Captain Ben. Have you heard of me?
Captain Ben.
This gets more and more impressive.
Well,
Like, and
I might
they
be
kind
a
of like-
leader.
They
know.
kind of like come over and get like real close,
go.
and they're
Ooh,
like,
I like you.
so, Captain, you got a schooner? You need to dock it somewhere?
I'm gonna just mute myself.
If chickens can sweat, he's got one bead of sweat going down his temple. Yes, there'll be plenty of time for all that, of course. I'd be happy to mount you when the time is right. But what I really would like to know, what's be in that there, and he puts a wing up, what be in that there cave?
Oh, that's just where Blackheart keeps all of his loot.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, but nothing in there to interest you.
Oh, as you can tell, I'm quite interested in what I have right in front of me.
And they both kind of like perk up their chests a little bit, right? And
He kind of walks around each of them in a circle, just, and then he scrapes the ground with his clawed foot a little bit. And you know what? We'll fade out. You know what happens next?
Yeah. About let's be real. He's been out.
This is explicit romance.
Let's be real. He's been out water a long time. 7 minutes later, he erupts from the hen house. A little exhausted, but he still sees
one of these.
He sees more of the people, like of the actual denizens of the town, taking things, crates, such, into the cave.
Yeah, now that we know that's the place, he's gonna look to see, is there a route that they can, like, would be an easy route to get there that could bypass some of the
You could go around town, it butts up to the cave entrance, but not fully. You could sneak between places to try and get yourself up there.
Okay. All right. I want to return to my crew with that intel. And then I also want to mention that we're going to be giving away a copy of this Pirate Borg book tonight to one lucky winner. And so drawing to get in on that action. And you could get a hard copy of this thing.
Oh, and we're not showing it right now, but it comes with a map.
Yes, it does.
It does. It comes with a
Beautiful
map.
Thank you,
Comes
Luke,
with
from
amazing-
Limitthron, who wrote this thing for the donation.
Yes. There's the map. There's the map. Erica's got
is.
the map.
I was going to say, I have it with me because I keep it in my book.
That's
So I
cool.
don't
Yay!
know
Oh,
if
it's
There you
so
go.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dark.
Yeah, and then like a zoomed in version on
Love
the
it.
back. So I keep it
Yep.
in my book.
So Ben will return to his companions, fully satiated with information, and relay that to them.
So how do you wish to proceed, you scurvy sea dogs?
We'll go right
Actually-
through town and cause trouble, or we could go
Right, I don't know.
around
Ben the only
and go
one with that dog
secret.
in him.
Actually, as you return, right? We're about halfway through, a little over. Do you want to
Sure.
go ahead and take our scheduled break?
Let's do it. Let's take
Yeah.
a quick break. You guys, thank you all for hanging out with us. Great to see some
Yes.
familiar folks and some new folks in the chat. Please, I wasn't joking. We are giving away a hard copy of the Pirate Borg book tonight. ! Trying to get in on that giveaway. It's awesome, and we really appreciate Luke at Limithron for donating that to us. We will be back in just a couple of short minutes. Come back for the fun because it's going to get crazier than it already is.
The death and the mayhem will be upon us soon.
We'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pirate Borg. I'm playing with Erica, Buns, and Kurt, and we are kind of winning. I mean, I'm just going to say we're kind of winning this game, which I didn't think was possible. I did think that Pirate Borg was going to be a very dark and deadly and scary, and it has turned into be a mystical chicken's paradise with a hen house and the whole works. If you want to get into the details on what just happened, you'll have to go back and watch the VOD because it was hot and it was spicy.
This game has been a nightmare for my character, and they really just want it all to stop.
Now,
Just make it stop. Just
Okay.
make it stop.
It's the spectrum. That's the spectrum of this game. It's been
Okay,
That really
so-
is. That really is.
so for those of you who are just tuning in for this particular portion, understand something, right? Pirate Borg,
Please.
much like Mork Borg and Cyborg and all the Borg games, they are what the players make them. So that being said, Pirate Borg is actually kind of a scary game. Like, it legitimately is. However, when you have a chicken, a person who worships a chicken, and a really pissed off cook, the game can get really interesting really fast.
Absolutely.
not
it does.
pissed off. I'm the only one who is using common sense.
We all know you're trying to cook up that spicy chicken we've been running
What a
with.
heretic.
We all know
What a
it.
heretic.
It's not heresy. It's called appreciation.
It's a
Culinary arts.
Yeah, exactly.
culinary
Culinary arts.
appreciation.
Yes,
Oh my
that.
God.
Exactly.
You have the
Exactly.
perfect muscle structure to be the most amazing
Look,
stuffed.
I just wanna follow up my comment by saying I'm having a freaking blast. My cheeks hurt from smiling and laughing so much, and you guys are super fun to play with. So I would do this goofy Pirate Board game anytime, or perhaps
I will be dark and scary.
we
I
will
can
go
be
dark
ominous.
and scary next time. We'll see.
I can be
I'm gonna go
ominous.
ahead and just shout out right now. We're probably gonna play this game again. I.e., we will be playing more Pirate Borg on this channel because this is
Yes.
very fun.
This
It's
stuff
such
is
a-
really fun.
yeah.
It's a dark humor. We're dark humor. That's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah,
Right.
Lots
I
of dark
mean-
humor.
It's dark humor.
it's a good time. I've had
Mhm.
fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's sneak into this cave. Let's go get some loot.
So, how do you wish to sneak into this cave? Now, keep in mind, there is the village area that is in front of it, right? Now,
Yeah.
it's only about like 20, 30 structures, right? It's not a lot. Okay? But how do you wish to proceed to go inside?
Honestly, Dell's gonna do what they've always done. Like this level of things that's their bread and butter before they got on the ship. Going
Okay.
into places, stealing little bits of clothes here and there to blend into what's the environment is, pick up a case and start following people as they take stuff in. Like I'm just gonna look like I've always been here. Hopefully, I I want to say that I tell the plan to everybody because Wilma's not out of place being a skeletal person. So they are able to kind of, you said there were other people that looked like that as well.
So, are you basically
Did you lie to me?
Are you basically just walking up and saying you're supposed to be here?
Oh my gosh.
Is
I'm supposed to
anybody
be here.
Pretty
speaking
much.
to anybody else?
Like there are people talking, yeah. Like the crew,
Like that's what I mean. Like
yeah.
it's like observing what what people are doing so that I can blend in is what I want to do. But my thought is to be like how I would sneak in to be a servant, and then nobody would notice me going in the back. Like,
Has anybody seen Return of the Jedi when Han Solo and his crew breached the Endor security? That's basically what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
yes.
TK421. TK421.
Okay, so give me a presence roll.
I got that presence.
Do you have it? Do you have that presence?
This might be a great time also to let the chat know that if they are interested in helping us out, they can donate Devil's Luck, which is pretty awesome. It does a bunch of things. I just posted some info.
I know. I got 2 of those right now. So if I mess up, I'm definitely going to use them. What did I roll? I rolled an 18. Plus 1 is a 19.
Okay, so for you,
Ocean die.
you seem to blend in seamlessly with the crews as they are moving about. Very. Hey, you! Well, you new fresh meat, eh? Go and grab that chest and put it in the lot with the others.
I'm gonna grumble and go do what they said.
So, like,
razzer.
so you go and you grab up this chest, right? And you start to walk it into the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that in the cave, there's several skeletal type guards who are watching as people are coming in with their eyeless skulls, like following everybody who walks in or whatnot.
I have not peed myself once.
As you set the chest down, you notice in the back there's a door, there's an archway, right? That leads down in a hall, right? And it is very much the symbol of a very strewn etching into the stone above it of a black heart, a black Valentine is what we would know it as, right? Etched above it. And there's some runic writing that encircles, or correction, that goes up and down the archway on either side.
What would I have to roll to try to just kind of not memorize the runes, but like kind of vaguely look at them? I don't want to just sit there and be like,
I mean,
like,
you can make a roll to see whether
can I clock it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can kind of commit as much as you can to memory. Like you can't quite read what it says just yet.
Awesome. What would I need to roll for that?
Oh, nothing. You can do it. We'll just see how well you remember it. That's all.
All right, cool. But yeah, just kind of going in, clocking that there are guards, that's probably where the heart is, that there are runes there, and then kind of turning around so I stay with the pace of the line so that I can start my way back out.
Okay.
Is it possible that if I could see if there are any other openings, even if it seems like maybe it's a crack somewhere?
There are some
lights.
other tunnels towards the back, but as you're looking around, the more you look around, the more you see just how much treasure is here. Piles and piles of Spanish doubloons, French gold pressed coins, British pounds, silver, cups of gold, chests of coppers and silvers, jewels, all sorts of items, stacks upon stacks of barrels of tobacco and sugar.
Okay, yes, definitely. I think I have the ship somehow survived. Then might have some some things to do. They all of this is happening in their head. I guess when I come back out, is it just like an ant situation of go back to the pile, grab some, and go back?
Yeah, they're kind of mindlessly doing it. You can tell that there's a couple of them that kind of have intelligence, we'll say.
They're like looking around, maybe are actually noticing things.
Yeah, they're like directing people, but the rest of them are kind of mindlessly going about their task.
Got you. I think I'm gonna go around a few times, maybe like once or twice. If I feel maybe a chest that's like lighter than any of the others, like that, I want to put like a small rock between my hands, so when I leave, it scratches it, so that I can mark it for later.
Okay.
Maybe just one.
Okay. All right. You mark it.
That's it, and then I'm gonna put it down. I know it'll get covered, but I know in a rush, if we're running out, that's the lightest one.
All right. What about your friend? What about your other crewmen? What are you gonna do with them?
As far as the chicken, I am hoping as we pass, especially because they're mindless, get in a crate so that I can carry them inside.
Well, one is a full-grown adult.
Yes, and one is a chicken. I'm sure the chicken can get in something, and a big one, if this very large person, there's a bunch of treasure. Could they roll? I mean, that's a roll, maybe. See if you can hide in something. If you're heavy, it just means 2 people are going to help me carry you in. You're still a big thing of treasure. My thing is, I want to carry them inside of the cave.
I feel like Ben could probably just sort of like
walk in because you're a chicken.
Walk in because I'm a chicken with the. I mean, I have a hat on and an eye patch, but whatever.
Maybe that's the treasure all this time.
The real treasure was the friends you made along the way. Yeah,
I think so.
Does it look like in this like circle situation of them carrying stuff in and coming out to grab more? Are there just humans, or does it look like there's like skeletons and
there's
zombies
humans, zombies, and skeletons. There's a mix of them all.
Equal opportunity employee, obviously.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. Like,
you're gonna join the line.
Like I belong here because I'm a skeleton.
You're not a skeleton anymore. Remember?
I'm a bloated zombie.
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
There you go. Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
You already said there was
make a presence roll.
In her heart, she's still.
She'll always be a skeleton to me.
Yeah, in her bony heart.
I will remember you.
Yep. Natural one.
Erica rolled a natural one.
Shit.
Devil's luck. Devil's luck.
Yep. Devil's luck.
Yo, devil's luck.
Oh.
Devil's luck.
Come on. I watched Damon do this. I can do this.
Go.
That's an 8.
Mama!
She's not cut out for this subterfuge stuff.
Right, this subterfuge.
Yeah.
Fuga. Subterfuga.
Subterfuga. Yes, subterfuga. Erica.
Wow.
Please roll me another presence roll to see whether or not you are noticed.
Okay.
Right?
Flick
You
it
could
off
just be
that
bad.
Put it to the side.
No,
That's
use
a
it.
4.
So no, they didn't notice them either.
My dice have gone cold, man.
Get rid of those
Gotta
dice.
warm up. I
Rip.
already have these with me.
Rip.
Oh, you failed me.
All right. So you're carrying stuff in. After a short period of time, you're both in the cave. Technically all 3 are in the cave. You see them moving stuff around, and then you hear a horn almost blow. Time to eat if you eat. Time to rest your weary bones.
Okay, cool. Except for you, Ben. You stay in the cave.
Just slip into the darkness and look about. Yeah. They'll
I'm
never
gonna go
notice
judge
ya.
the cooking.
Okay then.
I reluctantly help Wilma get away from Ben. He can't go. You got to be away from him for a little bit.
Where's he going?
He's gonna stay here.
I'm gonna
I'll talk
look
to
for
you
the
when we-
eye. Looking for Blackheart's eye.
Did
like-
you take the compass? Did we give him the compass?
Yeah, hang it around me neck.
I'm gonna hide it in
No.
his little under the woggle.
His own-
It's hidden under the woggle.
And as you do that, you realize it's goddamn real.
It's fake as fuck.
It's real.
It's made of foam and dreams.
No, it's so fleshy and
It's
It's
not
made
wobbly.
of foam and dreams.
dreams.
Okay, foam and dreams. I like that.
Like the Little Mermaid's tears. That's what your waggles.
oh my god.
Right, like yes, it is made of foam and dreams. I'm here.
I'm gonna
for
try to
this.
find this eye while they're on lunch break.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I nod up to the big heart
Gummies.
thing.
Yes,
Eh,
it's made out of
get that.
gummies.
all right. So do you? Okay, so
game's
do
made
you
out of
head
gummies.
down? Do you head down the shaft with the black heart on it
I'm taking the shaft.
all the way?
Mm.
All right. So you follow the shaft all the way down until you reach the base, and there begins a glowing. As you look down a series of stairs, and at the bottom, there's a slight glow coming from a chest
Oh.
set atop a pile of rib cages.
Mm.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna scan the area first of all to see if there's anything waiting, lying in wait, waiting to jump
Mm.
out, traps, that sort of
Mm-mm.
thing.
Nope.
I'm gonna creep forward a couple of steps and look around some more. And just
Mhm.
continue to do that as I get closer. Every couple of steps, just
You get the impression that no one would be dumb enough to mess with this area. So it's largely unguarded,
except for a mystical chicken.
Right.
except
Yeah.
for a mystical chicken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple of leaps and do a and flap my wings and get right up to the glow.
As you get up to the glow and you land on top of the chest that's there, a runic writing lights the air in front of you. Now you're not a cunning man, and you're certainly not a smart chicken.
One chicken.
But
I mean,
between the two, you're able to ascertain the words that appear before you. The chest of the severed hand will show you the way to all of your dreams.
do I see any severed hands on the chest or anywhere in the vicinity?
Nope.
And this chest is currently closed. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Chest of the severed hand will show the way to all of your dreams. And there's no severed hands. There's no other. If I look around, do I see anything that would connect me to that riddle? Or whatever that is, no?
Nope. But you can definitely see an outline of several times where a bloodied hand has been set on the chest.
If only chickens had hands.
You know
Sadly,
who
this
does
one
have
doesn't.
hands? You know who does have hands?
Our cook.
And Wishbone. How bad do you want that wish?
I mean, if we cut the cook's hand, he's thinking about this. If the cook's hand is cut off, let's say it's the left hand, for example. Just hear me out. Hear me out. You can still cook with your other hand. He's thinking this.
They're not there.
I know. He's
You know what else I can do with my other hand?
How he's going to sell this. He's got to figure out how he's going to sell this.
Oh, you just practicing your speech.
Yeah, he's practicing.
I'm not here to go against you. Yeah.
This is his gangplank speech. This is his gangplank speech. All right, he's gonna head back up and try to find his friends and fill them in. We need a severed hand. Can you get me a severed hand? He looks at Wilma. And then he does this over towards Del. Can you get me a severed hand?
I look at Del and I say, Del.
Like Del's like eating. I don't let this play out. Del's like eating.
Yeah. We just need one. We just need one hand.
Del. Hey, not to interrupt you during your meal. But what? Hold on 1 second. Go back to your meal. And I look back at Ben. Why do you need a hand?
To open the chest. It was a riddle. The chest of the severed hand will show the way to all of our dreams.
Okay. I look around. Is there the cult? Yeah, for sure. I look around. Is there any like zombies that look like they have a hand that's barely hanging on?
No.
It's got to be hers.
No.
And he looks right at Del.
It has to be hers.
Do it for the chicken cult.
Okay. I look at Del and I say, Del, I need your hand. It's for.
They think you mean like to hold, so like they start to give it to.
That'd be great. Oh yes.
Oh my God! Yes. Here we go. Now this is Pirate Borg.
I don't mean to yell. I'm so rip headphone users. I'm sorry.
Now we're playing.
Do you chop their hand off?
Yeah, she totally did.
Okay.
Yeah. I said I need your hand.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
Buddy, I love you.
Well,
please don't get mad at me.
actually, no, I take that back, right? I take that back. Technically, you should roll to see whether or not you actually
chop it in one blow.
Yeah. No. Get it clean. Yeah. You want a clean cut.
Yeah. Okay. What is your agility?
Sorry, Bunny.
My agility is their agility.
Bunnies.
Wait, no, yeah, my agility is +1. It's +1.
So you need to beat a 13.
Yeah.
I will give you my my devil's luck from T-Cat.
For her.
No, for you to chop
me
her
to do max damage?
Yes, for you to chop.
Okay. So you want me to roll? Okay.
You're rolling to hit.
That's a 13.
You chop their hand off.
Ben jumps up with a rag in his mouth to help. It just drops it right on his stump.
Can I use the devil's luck to do max damage?
You can.
Okay, I will. I'm so sorry. This is probably going to kill you.
You better knock me out, bitch.
No, we need you. We need them.
I know, but I mean,
you're doing great, Wishbone. You're doing wonderfully.
It's 6 points damage if we do max damage.
Dude, the chicken told me to do it.
You have your damage reduction.
If you
have any damage reduction, like you're wearing any armor or anything.
Hopefully some greaves.
How many hit points do you have?
That's what I'm trying to look on here and see what I have 6 HP.
Yes.
She cuts your hand off. Roll on the broken table. Roll a d4.
Oh.
Sorry, I fell off there. 1.
Instant death.
What?
Can I use a devil's luck to re-roll that?
You
Because it's a
can.
1?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Oh my
Yes.
God. No.
Yes.
That was not the intent of this.
Okay. It's a 3 now.
Okay. All right.
Oh no.
Where's the broken table? Let me read my fate.
3 doesn't make sense, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
bump
if you
it
can
to a-
override it.
I'm gonna bump it to a because 3's brain injury.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So I'm gonna bump it to a 4. I'm gonna
I
bump
mean, I
it to
could
a
make it
4.
make sense.
Roll
A
a
4.
d4.
Roll another d4.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, does the 2 make sense for this one?
So you have a severed limb, and you are going to
Yeah.
be unconscious for the next 2 rounds, i.e., the next like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like during that time, I would say that's where Ben like put the rag around, like sat on it to put pressure on it. Like they're
Yeah.
like trying to cover up the fact that they just fucking cut off my hand, and I'm passed out, so I don't
And
scream or anything.
you have 1 hit point.
I have 1 hit point.
Do we
Cool,
still
cool,
have
cool,
that
cool.
hook, Wilma? The hook from
Yes.
Captain Morgan. We can put that right on there. Fix it right up. No problem.
Yeah. We'll do that. We give them a hook.
For those of you who are just now catching up with us, that's right. Wishbone Wilma, in fact, did cut off Delphine's hand to give to Old Ben because Old Ben said he needed a severed hand.
And old Ben is a chicken.
And Old
Well,
Ben
Ben
is
is a
a
chicken.
Welcome to Pirate Borg.
Hi guys.
It's going great. This is going real good.
It is. I think this is
So-
one of the first times I've done PvP.
Wait until it's their round to do PvP
I
against you.
know. we run, Ben. Run.
Yeah, Ben's got the hand in his mouth, and he is like
Yeah.
prancing his way back down.
Okay, you run back down, right? Okay. Wishbone, are you following?
I have a question. The one that I cut off, is that the one with the mark?
You said my left hand, and when we said everything, it was what is technically my left hand. You
Man,
do you have the
We
circle.
might have just saved you.
I don't know. I just know you have it.
I'm just in my mind. You see you.
Yeah,
running with
you know
the-
you're fine. You're fine.
the one with the dark spot on it.
Yep.
Stump of destiny. Look, Proxima, I'll fight you.
Oh, Proxima, nice.
I'll fight you.
So,
right now. Colonel Sanders.
you
is
don't
dead.
you don't know if it is or not because technically only Delphine can see the spot.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got you.
but I know.
So you go running back down, right? Well, Wishbone, are you following or no?
No, I'm going to stay behind,
Okay.
and I'm going to wait for them to become conscious and explain what happened.
All right. So, Wishbone, you get, or not Wishbone, but Old Ben, you get down there, right? The chest is before you, glowing, the runes lighting up.
I'm gonna jump up on top, and I'm going to smack the severed hand down onto the chest.
You just hear throughout the room, and it flings open, right? And inset in there, right, is a velvet cushion. And on it is a glass eye made of solid jade.
How big is it?
normal human size eye.
I'm gonna reach in with my beak,
Mm-hmm.
grab it. Then I'm gonna swallow it.
As you swallow it, make a strength roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no! What?
He's fucking chicken.
I have to roll dice. All right, a strength roll.
You got this.
I rolled a 19, but I have a -2 strength, so a 17.
You feel it go down your throat
Eh.
and then start to come back up
Oh
your
no.
throat. And then you feel it boring its way through the underside of your skull.
Oh, it's a
And it
socket.
comes
It's
up
gonna be that.
and out, bulging out
This is big.
of the socket. And your body begins to shift and change. Your limbs begin to grow. Your arms begin to grow. And once again, you begin to take human form. And for a brief moment, aside from the eye, you see yourself as you formerly did. And then you are racked with pain
Ow.
as your chest rips and explodes open, exposing your vertebrae and turning your ribs out. All of your
chest.
organs are missing. The heart, your still beating black heart of greed and pride, falls out into the chest, and the chest locks shut as you feel the very warmth of your body fade away, and an overwhelming urge to man the helm of your ship, Blackheart.
I fucking deserved that. So, am I like dead? Am I undead now?
So you are going to turn to page.
Fuck.
Oh.
In this book? You mean the book right here
I
that
should
we're
not-
giving away? This is
Yeah,
the book that
that
we're
one.
giving away later?
The
Yeah,
only
yeah.
one that doesn't have it. Oh, I hope I win this.
All you have to do is type exclamation mark drawing in the chat to win a copy of this awesome
Yes.
book. All right, what page?
Yep, that one.
Dude, I totally.
You're gonna
deserve
turn
that.
to page 95, and you will be
no,
using the
not
stats
95.
of the Admiral.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Your overwhelming drive is to kill those that brought you here and claim the port of Nassau as your own.
Wow. Okay. And am I
Nice.
humanoid now, or am I still chicken form?
No, you're humanoid now.
Okay. Well then, I'll sort of adjust my. Am I dressed? Am I naked?
No, like you are in what you were wearing before you became
I'm
a chicken.
Buck ass naked. I have a leather thong like necklace with a pouch of spices.
Look at Spider.
Yup. Are there any weapons nearby as I look about?
Are there any weapons around? Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna
Like
montage.
no, so like
gear
no,
up montage.
You've embodied what Blackheart looks
Oh.
like. You have a long, flowing black coat. You have a tricorn hat that has steel points that stick off either end. You
Mhm.
have an entire brace of pistols along your waist. You have 2 rusty cutlasses in either hand.
All right, I'm going to take a few steps as if I'm going to walk away and head back up the tunnel to go find these 2 rapscallions and take them out.
Mm-hmm.
But I stop and I look down and I see the severed hand and I grab the severed hand and I walk back up to where they are.
Okay. So you come back up and you see Wishbone tending to Delphine just outside of the cave. All of the other crew that you know that were here are off and gone.
You'll be looking for this then, and I'll just throw the hand at Wilma.
And you are met with this presence, this easily 6'7" being, right, with his chest opened up, everything inside gone, just a glowing turquoise light emanating from his dead flesh and dead body. A jade eye, slightly too large for one socket, looks out at you next to a white cataract eye, and a long coat, a bracer of pistols, rusty cutlasses, staring at you.
Well, the only dinner
She
you'll
looks-
be having this time, cook, will be
We passed out, homie.
yourself.
You are talking to a
No, you are awake now. You are very much awake now.
Where's Ben? What did you do with Ben?
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Do I recognize that this is?
Oh, no, you know this is Ben.
I know. Okay, I just want to
Or,
make sure.
well, what used to be Ben.
And I walk over and I'm like, I guess you won't be needing this. And I hand him the nest.
that nest.
And like a little tear falls down her face.
It's gonna be okay. He takes the hat. He puts
Oh,
it on his
no.
head.
Oh,
Everything is going to be fine.
is it?
He pulls out one of the pistols that he has on his belt.
No. I'm gonna grab Wilma like by the waist and yeet her back when he goes to shoot. Like it goes down. I'm like,
And I'll just say for flavor,
Oh.
like he pulls the trigger on that pistol and it goes wide. Just
Yeah, for sure. Now we're going to roll initiative.
oh shit.
So,
Is this cool with
on a-
everybody? Is everybody cool with this?
Yes,
We're good?
Yeah.
I'm so here for it.
Oh gosh, I just rolled a 17
I'm
for
using- I'm
initiative.
using-
no.
I'm using
The
I'm using
initiative's
the
on
colors.
a D6.
Oh,
I'm using
D6.
the
D6.
colors in the
D6.
chat. I put
Okay,
blue in the
alright.
chat.
All right, Ocean Die. All right,
Okay.
Ocean Die. There's that D6 from this set. You can do me well from your homie.
You got a
Um,
green from Kurt.
Yep.
All right. What is your... Okay, so you each roll a D6. What did you get?
Are we all rolling? I rolled a 6.
Yes. You rolled a
5.
6.
Okay.
6, a 5. What'd you get, Dave?
I rolled a 1.
So, because this is PvP, right? The order is going to be Erica, Bunny, and then Dave. Now, we have the option. We can either have this rolled every round, or we can stick with this for the entirety of this scene.
Let's stick with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay with that.
That way,
Yes.
we
Alright.
know that the next person after
Yeah.
that person can do the thing, and it should go
Erica.
smooth.
You are up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So when I just want to clarify before I do anything. When you fired your gun, you made it very much known that you were not trying to shoot me, or did I feel like you were trying to shoot me?
No,
It's
he pulled the pistol while he was like, took the hat and he was like, it's gonna be okay. And then he took his pistol out and he put it right up to your abdomen. And right as he was pulling the trigger, Dell pulled you out of the way and it just went
Yeah.
wide.
He very much came at you with malicious intent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying
Okay.
to kill
I just
you.
wanted to clarify that. Yeah, for sure.
It's- The chicken's gone bad.
Chicken's gone bad.
Chicken has gone bad. I look at Dell and I say to them, I think I made a mistake when I cut your hand off. I don't think he's been anymore. I think we should run.
They're like their hook is like in your collar. They're like, yeah.
You gave me your hand. I thought it would give us consent.
think I made a
thought you were
mistake.
giving it to me in consent.
I'm gonna cut off your toes, and you're never gonna know when it's gonna happen. And then I want to of things that are on me, because I assume he's definitely doing the Michael Myers. Now I'm gonna walk after you thing. I would like to take the abacus that I randomly had from the shit that I won earlier and break it so all the beads go under his feet to make him trip while we fucking run away.
Well, hey, real quick. Erica, what are you doing? I don't want you to feel like you've missed out on your turn.
You were
No,
you were absolutely
no,
right. I'm so
you're
sorry.
No, that's all right. This is
You're
exciting.
fine. You're fine.
Man, I'm definitely gonna eat some chicken tonight. Like I just have to
Oh,
I have to, like call my
hey,
partner
easy,
and be like,
easy
so
now.
we're definitely going to butt B-dubs.
I'm like Ben. What has he done to you? And I throw lantern oil at Blackheart, and I guess I don't know if I can do it all in one turn, but I would try to like throw the lantern oil and light him on fire.
Make a presence check.
That's
Okay. That's a 12.
12 will hit.
Okay.
All right. I'll say I'll give you a D6 on this one.
Okay. That's a 6.
Hey, crit
The
damage.
flames begin to light at your feet and lick up your body. And the rain gets heavier
Ah.
as it begins to extinguish the flame. Roll a D4 to cut down on the flame damage.
1.
So you take 5 points of damage. You do take damage, but the flames are extinguished,
Okay.
as if the island is reacting to the fire that was trying to consume you.
And I run.
Bun, what are you doing?
The abacus thing.
Okay. Give me a presence check on that one.
Got you. All right, that is a 13 total. 12 plus 1.
Okay. All right. You throw out a bunch of beads onto the ground.
Like I just like break it and it goes.
Yeah, and it kind of shatters freaking everywhere. All of these beads are thrown at the ground in front of you. Well, Ben the Blackheart.
Right. I'm hoping for a Scooby-Doo moment here, homie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping you were in the middle of a step and just go meow.
I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you guys.
All right. Dave, what do you wish to do?
So, are there
I
any
think I have
are
a
there any
single
like
pistol.
I don't know, are there any dead sailors or skeletons
yes.
nearby?
Don't call minions, you dick.
I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use the rise ability, so I can
Okay.
I can raise undead.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll a d6.
Does that work
to,
against
Roll a
Will?
to
D6.
see how many.
Oh, you're gonna see what's happening.
5. I rolled a 5.
So you see him. What does this look like? How do you gesture for them to come out?
Well, first of all, I say, "Wait, the party's just about to get started." And then he reaches out like this, and then he just turns his hand. He says, "Rise, mateys, rise and kill." And these bones like start to like animate themselves and come together. They might have been spread apart or scattered, but they into whatever undead there may be.
All right. These skellies will operate on your initiative.
Okay.
You said you got 5?
5 of them, yep.
All right. You two see these skeletons begin to rise from the ground and form and start to surround you. Erica, what do you do?
I continue to run, and while I'm running, I cast Curse. And part of it is you can damage to an enemy that you cannot see. So while I'm running,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to curse and cry and think about my beautiful Ben that is no longer.
Who are you
And curse
cursing?
Blackheart. I'm cursing Blackheart.
Okay.
So it's a success. I rolled a 9. I just needed says DR8 if has already been hurt in this fight.
Okay.
So it's a D8 plus spirit, so that's 5 points of damage. Blackheart.
Blackheart, roll your damage reduction of a D4.
Okay. 2.
So you took 3 points.
All right.
Bunny, what are you doing?
I have a grappling hook.
You do.
I would like to aim that to Ben's face.
It's not a gun.
It's not a grappling. It's a thingy.
It's a grappling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna try to aim it for his face. No, I'm not. I'm gonna aim it for that stupid fucking heart. I don't mean to cuss so much. I'm sorry.
You're entitled at this point. Your hand has been cut off. I think you.
God.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
think you
saying,
can
like,
cuss.
because I did that and they're running. I like have it. Like I'm still trying to get up. My hand still hurts. There's a lot happening.
Mhm.
But I'm wanting to go like this to go, even if I catch it, but it doesn't do anything. I still want to try to anchor him.
Okay. Well, you would. So the grappling hook works for the purpose, like if you're trying to like essentially lasso him, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Is how that grappling hook would be best used in that particular case.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and clickety clackety, make an attackety.
Clickety clackety, make an attackety. That attackety is with a d6.
No, with a d20.
Great. I'm gonna get him confused every time.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13 plus the 1 is 14.
14. You're going to land it on him.
Okay. Now I do.
What do you wish to do? You have him ensnared.
Like I have them and I have like Looney Tunes thoughts and I know they're not gonna work. So I'm trying to like actually think of what I was gonna do. Am I near anything?
The water.
Yeah, I know that. That's it.
Like
is
you're surrounded by the village and these skeletons are rising around you.
Yeah, that's a problem. These are a lot of problems. I want to take my pistol and pop the little thing to get powder on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically going to be a fuse now. Would it burn like that? I told you, Looney Tune brain. I'm trying to set him on fire again.
You know, at this point, setting him on fire may not actually work since the island actively works to help him.
Well, then could I just use the rope as just to hold him still? I have a pistol. I've caught a monster and I didn't think I'd get this far.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
There you go.
There you go. Shoot him.
I'm gonna throw the pistol at him.
My D&D brain is like, use magic, you fool. And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, on Pirate Borg, your magic are guns.
My magic is guns, and I want to shoot
Well
him.
said.
I do have a pistol. That's all I wrote down. I don't think it's a specific type of pistol.
It is like pistol has a set stat rating. Roll to shoot him.
Oh. That's a 17.
17 will hit him. Let me see what the stats
Silly
for
Admiral
pistol.
man.
What are the pistol stats? Pistol, flintlock pistol. All right, it does 2d4 damage.
Wow.
All right, so that's 1d4. Let me get my second one. All right, guys. Be proud. All right, that was a 3 and a 2 for 5.
All right, roll damage reduction.
All right, D4. That's a 4. So that's one point of damage.
No.
Bullet hits him, and it seems to go through, and he looks almost unfazed.
Why are you
Erica.
doing this?
Or actually,
Don't
no,
quite
Dave.
know.
It is now your turn.
Yeah, so I've got 5 skeletons.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all going to attack.
Who?
They're basically trying to cut these 2 off as they're trying to escape. So
Okay, so are you
Let's just do
dividing
this.
them, or what are you doing?
yeah, there will be 3 on Dell and 2 on Wilma.
Okay, 3 on Dell. All right, let's see here. All right, you're gonna use rank and vile. We'll use the rank and vile stats for these.
Okay.
All right, so make a dodge roll. Essentially, you need to make 3 dodge rolls. Or wait,
Okay.
who are we attacking first?
Yeah.
Which
Yep. So
Yeah.
Dell's going to take 3 dodge rolls.
Dell, take 3 dodge rolls. So
That's
roll a
amazing.
d20 and add your agility.
And add my agility. All right. 20. My agility is. All right, cool. Awesome. +1. All right. I rolled with the +1 on to one was an 18, one was an 8 because there was a 7 plus the 1, and then an 11, a 10 plus the 1.
All right, so 2 of the skeletons are going to make contact with you. Roll a d6 for each one of their a d4 for each one of their knives that they're using. Dave.
D4s.
I roll.
Oh, them. Okay.
Or yeah, well, either
All right.
one of you can roll it.
So
It's
a
the
2,
damage.
A 2 and a 4.
So you have 6 points of damage coming at you, Bunny. Do you have any damage reduction?
Do I have any? I think I do with like my cards and stuff. I'm a rapscallion. I'm supposed to be able to do the stuffs.
Let's see here. Rapscallion, I want to say that is which did you draw?
You mean like what color card did I draw, or for any
No,
of them?
you
or...
should have drawn a
Like,
a
roll
card
a-
when you made the
You
When you
roll a
made the
D6 when you make your character and you get that card.
yeah. Do you remember which one it was that you had?
No.
In this awesome book, you guys, that we're giving away at the end of the game. Look at this. Page 36 with the rapscallion rules. Look at that stuff. This book is so sweet. ! Drawing to get in on the giveaway. A hard copy of the book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of those.
Actually, I want to
cards
say your
are
thing was Sneaky
toughness.
Bastard.
Yep.
Yeah, when striking from the shadows or while sneaking, test agility DR
There you
12
go.
To
on a
spot you.
success.
Doesn't
Yeah.
quite help.
Does not quite help. Do you have any armor?
No, I don't think I do.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Weapon, it said 6. For machete, it says D4. Clothing, it says 6. It says fancy clothing.
Right. Fancy clothing has no damage reduction. Okay, so for that then, all right. How many hit points do you have?
What did I wake up with? Does that count
One.
as a short rest? Like,
No.
then I had 1 hit point left.
Roll on the broken table. Roll
Oh,
me
no.
a d4.
Sorry, Buns.
Okay, what page is the broken table on? I was
It's on the last. It's on the very back. It's on the,
The
big
back
chart.
cover.
I rolled a 2.
A 2. Hemorrhage. Death in D2 hours unless treated. All tests are DR 16 for the first hour and DR 18 for the last hour. So basically, you need a minimum of a 16 to do anything.
I would like to curl.
To curl?
As far as he knows, I'm dead. I crumple.
Okay. All right then. All right. Fair enough. Now the other 2 skeletons against Wishbone.
They've been chasing me. I've been running.
I guess they're giving chase.
Yeah.
They're giving chase. Okay, all right. So they're attacking me from behind. Okay. Ah, shit. I rolled using my agility. I got a 12 and a 6.
A 12 and a 6.
Oh no, Wilma.
I believe both of those actually.
I mean-
The 6 does not pass. The 12 does, but the 6 does not.
D4 damage.
So D4 damage.
Okay.
As this dagger, this rusty dagger plunges into you, Wilma, you hear a familiar but unfamiliar voice. I rolled a 4 of
4 damage.
Ben.
Do you have any damage reduction?
I do. It's a D2 though.
There's no point in
only
running,
have-
Wilma.
I only have 2 hit points.
Join
Roll
me.
on-
Join
roll
me and
on-
we will rule together.
What do I need to pass? Can I spend my last devil's luck to make the DR -4 and pass with the 6?
No, because you need a 12 to pass.
No. I need a 12. Can I
would drop
re-roll
it to an
my
8.
6?
You can attempt to
Yeah.
re-roll.
If you have the devil's
Okay.
luck.
Oh. Yeah, because either way, even if I negate 2, I'm still gonna roll I'm still down to 0. Okay. I'll attempt a re-roll and see. Nope, that's another 6.
Oh
So-
no.
Yeah,
Roll on the
okay.
broken table.
That's a 1.
Instant death as you are stabbed from behind and you fall to the ground.
How could you do this, Ben? I was your leader of your hot wings. I served you well.
Ben's not here anymore, Mrs. Wishbone.
Dave, what do you want to do?
I want to rule like a badass pirate demon on the high seas.
So, as Wishbone dies, and you are presumed Delphine is dead, you look out into the bay, and you see your barnacle-encrusted, hole-ridden galleon rise from the waters. Delphine, as you are looking, face buried into the dirt, feigning death, you poke one eye out, and you see Ben the new Blackheart, begin to walk on the water out to his ship. And as the last thing you see before consciousness fades entirely is him standing on the prow and the ship dropping into the water. And that is where we are going to end Blackheart's
Oh,
bargain.
shit. Wow.
Yeah.
So unexpected that was going to happen.
That, friends,
Is Pirate Borg.
Is
I'm
Pirate
definitely
Borg.
Delphine lives because we're gonna play this again, and it's
Enter the drawing.
Yes.
Enter the drawing, friends.
they're gonna come after Ben. We found the plot to the campaign, guys.
Hey, look, guys, it wasn't Ben
Yeah.
doing all that. Ben would never do that to his
You
his
know-
besties.
Yeah.
You-
And if you don't win the drawing, there's also like this special
Oh
edition,
my god, that thing is
awesome
beautiful.
cover one.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really cool
I left mine
that
on
you
the
could-
shelf because I knew I was going to be
Yeah.
flipping back and forth through this one a lot.
Such a
It's
great
the only
book.
one I have, so
The artwork of
Um,
this book is amazing. First of all, I mean,
Mhm.
Luke is an absolutely talented artist, and then I mean, just such cool.
It is
Cool
a very
content.
cool. We only touched on very, very brief
Yeah.
and subtle areas of Pirate Borg. There is a whole slew of things that are in Pirate Borg that we didn't even come close to touching on. This is a very
Yeah.
rich, full, this is every bit of just an OSR take on a dark pirate game. That was fun. I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun.
Hell yeah.
I was not expecting it to go that way, to be perfectly honest.
You said, you're like, man, I thought this would be a little darker than that. And then we do it. And now you're saying, I don't know what happened.
No.
Can't do nothing.
We got there. We
Okay.
got there. It took a while, but we got there.
Okay. Okay. So to be fair, though, right? If we're really talking about this, all right, we went from not too dark, a little bit kooky, a little bit funny, to
just in a goofy, silly mood.
We went from 0 to like 9,000 in this breath of like 2 minutes.
We went from Scooby-Doo to Michael Myers.
I need her. I need her hand. Okay. Chink. Like
I thought I was gonna get the explanation. And I was like, I need your hand. I was like, yeah, sure. What do you need it for? Well, I mean, it's so that I can cut it off so I could go, hey, but it didn't even get that far.
No. I told you I like silly and dark. And the whole
Thank you.
time it was silly, and then I got dark.
It got real dark.
I just need you to watch a show called School Live for me and see if it's your chat.
I'll write that down.
The Grim Reaper riding the unicorn is making so much more sense.
That's me.
Oh my god.
We have very similar aesthetics. You see, I was like, let's go. Let's go.
Oh my
That was great. That was great. So much fun. Kurt, thank you so much for running that. And
oh gosh,
yes. Thank you so much for playing. It's great to pull you together.
It was so fun.
Kevin, we missed you, buddy. We missed you. We had a blast. Next time, man. Next time we'll get you in here.
I don't even know if that would have helped or hurt. I don't know at this point. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if it could have made things worse. That was pretty rough at the end.
Somebody else's hand could have got cut off.
That's true.
I had a lot of counter plans.
So many hands.
That was not going to work.
Oh my gosh.
I have so many counter plans that were not going to work.
Oh, you had the best plans. We were talking about it during the break. You're like,
I was going to use your seasonings. I was going to do the egg thing. If I had gotten a chance, I was like, I crumple. I was going to be like emptying out the yolk of the egg. So that way I could get your spices to put in there and then put it in your good eye.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay.
My brain is like, you were like, but I will never know now.
You guys, thank you so much. That was super fun. I had a blast. I hope everybody else did. Thank you all who are in the chat for hanging out with us. We're going to give away a hard copy of Pirate Borg, this very book right here, in just a couple of seconds. But first of all, let's go around the virtual table here. And please remind us who you are, anything you have going on. If you want to plug something, you guys are awesome. And we want to support whatever projects you have going on. So let's start with Buns. Let's start with you.
With me, well, as said, I'm a Buns. You can find me over on the Tweet app as Honey Buns. And you can find me here on Twitch at BattleScarBunny, where I do smoking plays, playing other people's channels and TTRPGs, like Phoenix Uwackies, out into the abyss, out of the abyss. We can't choose which direction.
In, out,
but
like...
we are the cat of the abyss, and we would like to come into the outside yesterday, please. Thank you. Awesome. Other than that, you can catch me at Eviscerate's channel this next Sunday, where I play this human embodiment of a camp at a murder convention.
Whoa. Okay.
It's fun. It's just going to be a good time.
That sounds
Brindlewood
amazing.
Bay, you guys.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. We've been talking about playing together for a long time, and I love what you do with Corbin over on Phoenix's channel. It's so fun.
Can you handle the fire? Because that was full Corbin by the end of it, and you know.
That was great. That was great. I can't wait to have you back for another game. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's jump over to Erica. Thank you so much, Erica, for being here.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun. I'm starting a podcast with some of my friends. Sparks Valentine was in the chat. She is one of them who'll be on it. It's called Dice and Dish. It's a TTRPG roundtable discussion. There's 3 cast members, me, Sparks, and Foxfire. We pick a topic about TTRPGs, and then we roll dice and we see whose topic we talk about first, and then we dish about them. Hence Dice and Dish.
Fun.
Right? That starts July 14th. I'd be more than happy if Dave or Bunny, I think Kurt's going to come on the podcast. We're going to do guests So and you pick a topic and we kind of just talk about it and have a good time. I don't really stream. It's the only second stream game I've been on, but hopefully I'll get more invitations to do others. So yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I will be inviting you back here for sure, 100%, and would love to come and hang out with you and your crew for the Dyson Dish. That sounds
Awesome.
fun. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad we were able to finally play Pirate Borg. We've been talking about Pirate Borg since Gary Con, so we did it, and there's
We
gonna
did
be
it.
more. There's
Yes,
gonna be
We
more.
we did it.
Did it.
We did it.
We
Speaking
did
of
it.
we did it, let's jump over to Kurt. Kurt, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you for running this game and just as
Yeah,
a
man, it was a
awesome
blast.
human person. You're awesome.
I am a human. That
Are
is
you?
that is
Has that been
that is a fact.
established?
That is truth.
We have
I bleed blue just like all other humans.
Okay.
And eat.
That's not human.
You're technically
but yeah,
right,
go
and
ahead.
I'm mad at that.
I know that I'm technically
Yeah, it's
right.
like,
That's the
can't
It's the
that's-
best type of right,
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah.
technically. I am Kurt, the OKSDM, also known as KuVenet. Rebranding, don't worry about it. Anyway, but you can find me. Well, let's see, where can you find me? After July 15th, you'll find me. I'm going to start streaming video games and probably some sit and talks and things like that on my own channel once again. And then from there, you can once in a while catch me over on Blue Box RPG, where I play Jonas Ironwood, their resident alchemist on Tears of Air. John keeps saying that he's gonna keep pulling me back or whatnot, because he's got this whole laundry list of like players that he's like, I gotta get them all back. So anyway, you'll see me over there from time to time on Blue Box RPG. But past that, I'm not really on any other channels at the moment. I sometimes pop up here and there, whatnot, and I'm sure Dave will drag me back here very happily at some point in the future. But yeah, this has been great. This has been fun. I love it. I love Mork Borg. I love Pirate Borg. They're great and they're awesome.
Super fun. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to put this story together and just rolling with the crazy shenanigans that we brought, especially tonight, because shit got a little sideways and it was
We regret
fun.
nothing.
There's no regrets. No regrets.
Never.
Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. This is really great. I really appreciate you all. My name is Dave. I run games, produce games, and play games here on Guild Superior. We have a little bit of a light week. We're taking a week off from Heroes of Greyhawk because of work stuff in real life. But I am currently casting for a Alien game for this Friday. So if anybody's interested in that, I encourage you to jump over to our Discord and connect with me on Discord and let's chat. We've got a couple spots open for that game, which is coming up this Friday. We have also, I guess next week we'll be jumping into some more games. We've got some new things coming up, so definitely check us out. Follow us on Twitter, all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead and raid into our friend Phoenix, but first of all, we have to give away this loot, you guys, seriously. Right here, Pirate Borg, the hard copy book. This thing is beautifully illustrated, full of great tables, and the character creation is a blast. There's almost 200 pages of juicy content here that we are about to give away. I highly recommend that you get in on the action. And my friends who are playing here tonight as well, if you want to type !drawing to get in on it, you may also win. We're going to give this away in just a second here as we get things ready. All right.
Disclaimer, so everybody knows, right?
Give it. Yeah, let's hear it.
You do not need the core Mork Borg book to use this book.
Right.
It has everything you need in it. So just as an FYI, a lot of the Mork Borg supplements that come out require you to have the core Mork Borg book. This one does not. It has everything in it.
Yeah, good point. And big shout out to Luke over at Limithron who agreed to donate these for the giveaway. We really, really appreciate that, Luke. We respect all the work you've put into this awesome content that we love, and we're going to be playing more of it. So, all right, let's go ahead and give this away. You have just a couple of seconds here if you want to get in on the giveaway. Here we go. In 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Who's going to get it?
Who's
T-Cat.
gonna get it?
T-Cat. Congratulations, T-Cat.
Congrats. Yeah.
T-Cat, I will connect with you offline and make sure that we can get you this book. Thank you so much, you guys, for jumping in on this. This is so exciting. We're going to go ahead and raid into our friend Phoenixy Wacky, who some of us know very, very well. I apparently still have a dance-off
Yeah, you
to
do.
participate in against Phoenix.
Yeah,
So
dance off.
we're going to be bringing that. It's going to come. We're bringing it. And I have no doubt that I'm going to win. So I'm just throwing that out there, John. I'm coming for you, buddy. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, everybody.
He got them moves like Jagger.